Hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi. Oh man, I hope there's not gonna be any internet issues. And just because I said that, I gotta knock on wood. So, knock, 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 knock. Okay, that should be good. I am not jinxing myself, not this time. Oh man, that one fight though. I hope I can summon Castoria. I'm only gonna try 3 multi-pulls. Maybe 4, depending how I feel. But for now, let's go. At least Musashi's super powerful. I mean, Mash did good. Speaking of Musashi, hey bestie. I wouldn't mind summoning her one day, I like her. She entertains me. And now let's go. Fingers crossed, hoping for the best. Icy flames. Man oh man, I feel great. These Aries Clarinomia are amazing. I want some of that. Confirming multiple hostiles down. These Athena Clarinomia are amazing too. I've been able to raise the Ortonax's output to 90%. Master, with these on our side, I think we should have no problem going toe-to-toe with Olympus's forces. However, we'll still need more power in order to face a mechanical god. In this case, we require the 7-link heroic spirit cannon to break through her shielding. Anu, hello. And let's not forget, it's only a matter of time until the escort troops you just defeated regenerate. So keep making your way through them until you get to Demeter. Onward. Okay, Sherlock. Fine. Ah, how sad. How tragic. Ooh, hello. Death is so sorrowful. Endings are such misery. Demeter is changing direction? Instead of heading to the southern edge, she started moving towards the east. What the? Why isn't she trying to use her unstoppable regenerative and offensive abilities on us? Damn it, change of plans. Forget about points alpha and beta. Hurry to point gamma. Demeter's escorts are reconstructing themselves and changing formation. Try to get her attention by destroying them again. Okay, fine. Multiple hostiles detected again. The reconstructed escorts are making their way towards us. Good grief. Talk about your loyal guard dogs. Still, this would seem to work in our favor. Let's make extra sure to get Demeter's attention this time. Are you ready for another round of strenuous combat, ladies? You know it! Let's do this, everyone! Demeter-senpai, notice me! Right, Master. Preparing to resume battle operations. Come on, Demeter-senpai, you wanna notice me. I mean, look! We're trying our best to get you to notice us, come on! Pain and suffering. Nah, she'll notice us eventually. Just in case, I might as well use guts already. Better safe than sorry. And I want to go for that large-scale annihilator. Let's use the Power Buster. Yeah, Power Buster good. Good job, Mash. Yay. That was pretty good, actually. Yeah, not too bad at all. Minus all the flames in the background. But it's fine. It's just a little hot. Like heck. Right now it's pretty hot. It's kind of annoying. I have my fan on, but my room has no airflow. Well, I do have the windows closed too, just because my neighbors are kind of loud sometimes, so I don't want to accidentally, my mic accidentally catches stuff that it shouldn't. Man, this heat. Oh, summer, why you be so brutal? But it's fine. I have a water bottle next to me. I'll at least survive that way. Hydration important. I shouldn't have used mash first. Oh well, too late. Actually, no, that worked out. Ooh, that's a big one. Hello, Origin Hydra. You slightly intimidate me. Not gonna lie. But this should be fine. Yeah, completely fine. I'm just gonna spam the Noble Phantasms as one do, so boop. Did I see the Netflix One Piece trailer? Not yet. I've been seeing the people's reactions to it though. Via posts, I'm like, I'm kind of scared to see it. But at the same time, I know it's gonna be something my family's gonna watch at the very least. Since my parents like live action stuff, I've caught them watching a bunch of live actions for shows. And I'm like, oh, that has an anime or manga. Or, oh, that's based on a webtoon. Like, have fun, Mom and Dad. You guys can enjoy. And if it's playing there, I might just sit down and watch. That's how it usually be. Same, I do have some fears too. Though I haven't seen One Piece in a long time. Except for the movie, which I wasn't even caught up for, but you know, I wanted to watch it. Just because it seemed fun. I couldn't resist. And ooh. Next part, let's see how this fight goes. It looks like I'm just fighting a caster, not too bad. No fear. Oh, hi Musashi. Hey, bestie. Am I allowed to use someone else real quick? Just a little check? Oh, looks like I can. Good. Like, sorry, Mash, but I feel just the slightest tinge of fear. It's only a little bit of fear, not a lot of it. And let me check out my riders real quick. Sir, what do you do again? You are all enemies. I'm assuming it's just one enemy, so let me just stare a tiny bit. Oh wait, she was AoE, I think. So never mind. Oh, you're AoE too, and you're also AoE. Let me just scroll. Actually, you know, my golden boy, he might do good. Oh, if it's just a survival fight, yeah, no fear then. I'll just put Arjuna back just so I can gain more bond with him. Because we're besties. And okay, let's go. There. We broke through the second wave of escorts. Oh, we can so do this. Seriously, these War God Nano Whatsits are freaking amazing. I'm not about to convert from Buddhism anytime soon, but I can still totally get the appeal. Thanks for helping out. Anyway, that ought to have gotten Demeter's attention by... Did Demeter Senpai notice us? Ah, how sad. How tragic. Death is so sorrowful. Endings are such misery. Oh, my beloved citizens of Olympus. My darling, precious children. The hell? She's ignoring us? It seems Demeter does not get involved in her escort's affairs. I suppose they must all be operating independently then. Well? These escorts are only slowing us down. If we're to lure Demeter to Point Gamma, it seems we'll have to go out in front of her and make her notice us. She may have limitless capacity for regeneration, but she cannot ignore a direct attack to the face. So you want us to directly attack a god? I'll even go so far as to say that the third phase of this anti-machine god strategy is hit them as hard as you can. So that's the wisdom Sherlock Holmes, great sage of proper human history, has to offer. It's a reckless, foolhardy plan, but the premise is sound. Okay, mash Musashi and Misaki. The rest is up to you. Don't even think about trying to defeat her. Just holding out against her will be more fiendishly difficult than you could possibly imagine. But for the plan to succeed, you will have to evade her attacks and hold out as best as you can, until you can lead her to Point Gamma. Will do. Demeter-senpai. Hi. Ah, how sad. How tragic. Death is so sorrowful. Endings are such misery. She's been repeating the same crap for a while now. God? Yes. Master orator? Not so much. Hell, I bet most modern-day kitchen appliance AIs are chattier than her. She could learn a thing or two from a good kabuki show. Alright, that's about all the bluffing I can muster. What do you think, Misaki? Yep, she's about as eloquent as a microwave. I mean, there's no way she's a match for your motor mouth, Musashi. I knew it! Then let's keep this attitude up for one last push. Demeter's approximately 2,600 meters away from our position. Deploying rapid movement charge to initiate battle. Hey, Demeter! Hey! Hey, girl! Are you finally gonna notice us? Miss, oh, sadness, how sad. So very, very, very sad. Ooh.
誰カルデアああいけない子たち
That's a giant eyeball down there. Hey girl, let's see what you have here. Of course, yes, I must survive, definitely. I mean, this should be fine. Yeah, completely fine. There's no fear. I should have just used Merlin's first. Oh well, too late, no regrets. Yeah, it's fine. As long as someone in the back survives, it's all good. Wee, just gonna click randomly. Since I'm not gonna damage her anyways. An even more damage cut. Come on. Hey Demeter, hey girl. Pokes the most pointy part on her. Poke, poke, poke. Man, I wish I could take 0 damage like that from you. That stings. Ouch. Okay, yeah, that kind of hurts. That kind of sorta really hurts. Ouch. You know, let's just do this. I will survive long enough. I'm pretty sure I just gotta survive until she uses her noble phantasm as one do. So I'll just use Merlin. I just gotta get her to notice me. Then I get to hit her hard. Demeter-senpai. Ooh, swap story support with Merlin on the first turn. I mean, at the very least, Musashi hits kinda hard. Though I wish that Demeter was an archer lancer. Just to make her hitting even harder. But no, if she was an archer, oh Musashi, you would suffer so much, girl. And no, I'm not gonna decrease charge. That's gonna hurt me. And I'll use Nobu's invincibility after this. I believe she'll live. And if she doesn't, then oops, my bad. No, she'll live. Oh, never mind, no fear. Great job, Musashi, you survived. I'm proud of you, girl. Ah, how sad. How tragic. Death is so sorrowful. Endings are such misery. Why? Why? Why do you hurry to your deaths? Bring buff removal resistance? Oh man, I don't even know who has that. As terrible as that sounds, I like you. You come along with me. Like, what do? It doesn't really matter. Shatter. Did Demeter Senpai notice me? I think she noticed me too much. I somehow managed to withstand her large-scale magical energy emanation. The Ortonax's auto-maintenance is still working. Theoretically, I should be able to take 2 more strikes. Are you alright, Master? I'm okay. I'm fine, thanks, Mash. Of course. There. We finally have the big gal's attention. Although, not only is her armor super tough, it really does regenerate before your eyes, huh? We'll obviously never get anywhere like this. We've got to fight mass with mass. So, how's that part going? It isn't much, but she has slightly altered her course to face us. Assuming she doesn't further alter her course, she should arrive at Point Gamma in due time. So far so good, as they say, but I can't help but wonder, how many more times can we weather that assault? Even with Miss Curie-Light's considerable defenses, I'm also forced to conclude that 2 more strikes is our limit. Wow! What would make you conclude that? Is it because Mash said that she can take 2 more strikes? Suffice to say, things are not looking good. Foe! Foe? Damn it, this is bad. Enemy reinforcements are headed this way from the East District, and fast. It's the Olympus official guards. Depending on their numbers, you might not be a match for them, even in your powered-up states. So, you are the Chaldeans, the demons who would defy Lady Demeter and turn their blades on the gods of Olympus. We will cut you all down, women and children or not. Master! How'd they make it here through all these explosions? Oh right, they came back to life. Makes sense. Man, as if Demeter wasn't a hell of a handful on her own. Now we've got a bunch of tough-ass soldiers who don't even fear their own deaths to deal with too. Let's see. 1, 2, 3... way more than I can count. I like how she gives up after 3. Ah yes, 1, 2, 3... too many. Saying things aren't looking good would be kind of an understatement. I see 4. Alright, Shin and Musashi, how are you gonna get out of this one? We'll find out how she gets out. In the next section, ah yes, cliffhanger. Delicious sink quartz. Yummy, yummy. I will form my party immediately before the battle begins. Sounds good. No fear, no fear. When I gaze up at the sky, I'm able to forget the horrible atrocities taking place beneath me, if only for a moment. My beloved humans, my dear, darling humans, born for the sole purpose of being loved. I'm so sorry. I am such a terrible mother, taking life as readily as I give it. Countless lives burst apart and vanish. But it's okay. Please, there's no need to worry. This is the eternal cycle. Slaughter, rebirth, slaughter, rebirth, slaughter, rebirth, slaughter, rebirth. So what significance could there be in speeding that cycle up a bit more? Yes, that's right, isn't it? Being alive, being dead, it's all the same. There's no significance. All the same? Huh? Persephone, is that you? In that case, Mother, I guess you won't mind if I stay dead too. Oops, she shouldn't have said that. Sorry, Demeter, but that's what you get from monologuing without thinking. Poor Demeter. Now she angry and sad. Not just sad, but super angry. Well, there goes another one. And then after this, one more we can handle. Lady Demeter! Ah! Oh, she took care of them for us. What the? Did she just kill her own soldiers? Why is Demeter attacking her own soldiers? Why is she attacking her own soldiers? Over half of the Olympus official guards have been wiped out after being caught in Demeter's wild attack. There was something different about that last scream. Could Demeter be malfunctioning? Curse you, cowardly Chaldea demons! Those gods from foreign lands warned us that you'd probably use some kind of trick. We didn't even do anything yet. I don't know what you did to Lady Demeter, but prepare to die. I just told her to notice me. Gah! You stabbed me in the back? You coward! Shut up. Gah. Goodbye, sir. Whoever that was just took out that Olympian soldier. Like, he was nothing. Oh, I recognize that shadow. Hey! Hey girl, how you doing? You guys just gonna come back to life as long as the gods are around, right? Then I ain't gonna feel bad about killing you. Oh, wait. Never mind. That shit doesn't work when you're up against me. Looks like you're gonna be staying dead forever then. Sucks to be you, huh, chumps? Yeah, sucks to suck, right? Hey ya, you Chaldean shitheads. Been a while. Canis? Damn straight. Huh? Did you just save us? Are we friends now? Well, yeah. Isn't it obvious, idiot? As far as I'm concerned, you guys and these piece of shit Olympian soldiers are both my enemies. Canis? But you're Krishtaria's servant. Yeah. And you said you were going to kill us. Goddamn right I did. Phone? Excellent sneak attack back there. Canis, was it? Wow, so you're a beauty and a spear wielder, huh? Judging from that divinely rugged spear play, I'm guessing you've got some connection to the Greek god of the sea. Call me a beauty again, and I'll kill you. Aw, come on. Wouldn't it be lying if I didn't call beauty where I saw it? Does that mean it's okay for me to lie to you whenever we talk? Aw man, that's gonna make me feel bad. The hell? Don't even think about lying to me, bitch. You try it and I'll cut your eyes and turn your skull into a habitat for a damn octopus. Right? Then it's settled. We're gonna be the kind of friends who can tell each other anything. Nice to meet you, Canis. Seeing you mow down those immortal Olympian soldiers was like poetry in motion. Huh? Hang on. Shouldn't those soldiers have come back by now? Ha! Hell no. They're not coming back. I already told you, I'm a divine spirit, damn it. And right now, I've got a sea god backing me up. Sure, I might be a servant from proper human history, so that's the version of Poseidon backing me up. But he's still a god, and his domain is still the sea. Poseidon's the same kind of ship god as Demeter, and he used to be just as much of a god of land as Gaia was, back when humanity wasn't worth shit. So of course I can use his authority over the land too, which means I can easily neutralize the blessing that's making these punks immortal. Ahem. Testing. 1, 2, 3. This is the storm border. Do you read me? Excellent. It worked. We've got video again. I trust you can hear me as well, Misaki. Hey, Gordolf, look at us. Everything's on fire, and we met Canis, and Musashi's her new bestie. Director Gordolf. Oh hey, if it isn't Goff. Fuck. Glad to see you're all right, Mash. And did that little furball sneak out of the ship again? I see you managed to meet up with Miyamoto Musashi. Thank goodness. Reading you loud and clear, Director. Our connection's back online. Thank goodness. Me when the internet comes back. Humph. Thank goodness my ass. I'm the one keeping you punks connected. Ah, I see Canis managed to find you too. Good. This is all very good. What? Gordolf, you knew? Huh? Or are you gonna be shocked now? We gave Canis a communications relay that should boost our connection and let us communicate in real time. Wait, what? You're friends with Canis? When did this happen, Gordolf? What were you doing while I was adventuring? It's a special device our technical advisor put together to compensate for Olympus's environment. Da Vinci did that? Tell her I said thanks. And I want to know what happened. Very well. I'll also tell her you said to get some rest already. Now then, I've got a fairly good grasp on your situation. Really, it's hard to miss the giant machine god destroying the city, given she's, well, giant. And knowing all of you, I was all but certain you'd be leaving the Tree of Emptiness aside in favor of doing something about her. Well, am I right? I'm right, aren't I? Just to be clear, you can start with the praise whenever you like. At any rate, I don't know how much you're currently struggling, but now that we've got Canis on our side, use the extra help as you see fit. Then I want you to defeat every last one of those damn machine gods, and cut down the Tree of Emptiness. You got a death wish or something? Who said any of you could use me? Eep! Whoa, well, let's not forget, Canis, you owe me a debt, do you not? In fact, I distinctly remember you admitting defeat in the face of my overwhelmingly skillful negotiation technique and saying you would do whatever we asked. Gordolf, what happened? Seriously, now I'm curious. You are a divine spirit, are you not? Surely you're not about to go back on your own word, are you? I'm not clear in the particulars of how this came to pass, but I trust we can now count Canis among our ranks. Precisely. Administrative advisor. Now go ahead and use Canis however you need to bring that god down. Hey, next time you talk about using me, I'm gonna skewer you alive and feed you to the nearest whale. Save those sorts of threats for shark fin in the cockpit. Still, that was a poor choice of words, so I'll be more careful in the future. I'm sorry. Eesh. You punks really want a dipshit like that as your commander? Ha ha ha! Alright everyone, now that you know Canis is on our side, you should be up to speed.
try to get along as best as you can.
Wow. So, Canis is on our side now? I don't know how this happened, but if it's true, this is wonderful news, Master. I'll say, having someone as strong as Canis on our team would be a huge help. Yes! Though now I want an interlude to see how Gordolf convinced her.
Ha! Don't get it twisted, you Chaldean dumbasses. I owe Gordolf music here, Adept, so I'm just putting my spear in your hands until I pay him back.
Gordy, what did you do?
Once that's done, I'm still gonna kill the absolute shit out of all you, no matter what else happens.
Really? Are you sure about that?
The hell are you trying to say, bitch? You think I don't mean what I say?
Oh no, of course not. I can tell you're serious, and that you're not really our ally at all. I just mean, given how bad things are around here, you might not be around long enough to pay back your debt.
So what? You're saying I'm gonna die like a dog or something?
I wouldn't go that far, but yeah, maybe. I mean, take a look.
Impossible. Is that Lord Canis? No, it can't be. It must be an illusion cast by the Chaldeans. All hands, destroy that fake Canis. We can't let her make any more trouble for Lady Demeter.
I kinda wanna bust out my Canis now just to make them even more shocked. They'll be like, double Canis? No!
Shh. Yeah, alright, I got it. Let's talk more spear, right? Alright, Chaldean dipshits, it's your lucky day. I'll let you command me in this fight. When you're done, you'd better make sure none of these Olympian soldiers are left alive.
Okay, I'll try my best, Canis. Oh man, I gotta use both of them, huh? Though I'm curious how they're gonna be, so I'll leave them in the front. And if I die, it's because I was too curious. And it's understandable, my curiosity got the better of me. And let's see, who do I want to raise bonds with for this? I should go for my angry mango, but no. I want my Nobus to love me even more. Ah yes, we are best friends, the bestest of friends. Super duper besties. And let me do this. Boop. I love you, Kaleidoscope, even though I rarely use you. You're still amazing to me. And here you go. My second most loved are these two craft essences. And, for the third one, I'll just choose a random one. I still want to summon you, girl. Maybe this year if I'm lucky. Boop. To battle. How bad can this be? It's just the beginning, so it's not gonna be too bad. Look at them standing there menacingly. As one do. What do you do here? You know, that's fine. Go ahead, guts is good. And, yeah, no fear. Thank you, Merlin. Help fill out their gauges. Not too bad. And of course they're gonna go after Merlin because Merlin is just that awesome. They know how cool he is, and that's why he's the biggest threat. I understand you, soldiers. Pretty good damage. Ooh, they filled up Canis' gauge. Thank you, Olympus soldiers. How sweet of you. Ooh. Now I'll ignore that one. Let's do increased attack. So I can use Canis as Noble Phantasm. Just all Canis here as one do. I'll leave that one just in case he destroys them before I can even use this thing. Oh wait, before I forget, I should use this. That'd be smart. Boop. Okay, good luck, Canis. I believe in you, girl. Phew. Okay, actually they lived. But it's fine. She got down most of their HP down, which is what matters. Okay, now they're mad at Canis. They know how powerful she is. Ooh, I can use lots of Canis here. The temptation is real, and I will not resist it. Except I'll slightly resist it, because I want to just get rid of those two in the front. Okay, very nice. And there. That's what I wanted. Okay, there's two more left. And this will be fine. This is completely fine. Let me just give this to Canis, because why not? And Musashi can just use her stuff too. Because again, why not? Yeah, that's fine. And there. Ooh, hello, hello. Dang, Musashi did so good there. Ooh, so close. Well, next turn for sure we'll get rid of Mr. Olympus Soldier D. Like, GG for living that long, sir. I'll give credit where credit is due. Now goodbye to him. You had Murasaki Rider? Oh, I'm so jealous. She was the only summer person from the most recent summer banners that did not want to come home at all. I'm like, come on, Murasaki. Come on, girl. I have your caster self, so please, please come home. Though to an extent, it's kind of amazing how everyone else besides her came home. And ooh, darkness. Half a day earlier, inside the storm border.
Please, Director, stop. We don't have to do this. Really, why in the world didn't you restrain the servant when you had the chance? You couldn't have known what we had back. You couldn't have known what we had back when that Nemo Marine picked up a mysterious magical energy signal. But why the recovery pod treatment once you did? And without restraint, no less.
And yes, I have Summer Kiata and Summer Abby. Summer Kiata was from last year, right after I completed the entire store. I bought everything else, I tried summoning again, she came home. I'm like, I had a feeling she was gonna require that. And Abby was just nice this year. Though my goal was actually Murasaki mainly, but, you know, I'm happy. I won't complain about Abby coming home, since I did want her.
And if that wasn't bad enough, you went and gave her a regular bed when she healed up? This is nuts. I don't know what you were thinking, but I'm sure as hell not going in that room.
Dang, Gordolf, you're pretty cool, huh? It's like, oh, Canis, she's hurt? Let me take care of her. Let me nurse her back to health, first thing.
Believe me, I understand the risks involved here. However, the fact is, this could be our only chance to obtain something we desperately need. Remember, we have still yet to hear back from Misaki. She could have failed to rendezvous with the heroic spirits who got here before us, and may be looking for a way out of a precarious situation even as we speak. And if so, what can we do? As things stand now, we have nothing and no one we can send to help her. So, it is imperative, absolutely imperative, that we find some means to fight back immediately. Well, yeah, sure, I get all that. But that doesn't make her a good option. I mean, she's just gonna kill us when she wakes up. Oh, stuff it! My inner tool is telling me to go for it, so I'm going for it. I've come this far without second-guessing myself, and I'm not about to start now. I'll present her with this luscious, freshly baked croissant, and do whatever it takes to win her over to our side.
I like his thought process, yo. Okay, I took care of her, but this is gonna steal the deal. I got this. I got some freshly baked pastries, and I think she's gonna love it. And then we're gonna become best friends.
Don't try to stop me, Pompadour. Here goes nothing. I take it you're awake now? My name is Gordolf Music. I'm also known as Music the Phoenix and Music the Brave. I'm the current director of Chaldea, though I'm sure you could tell as much from looking at me. I apologize for the intrusion, but we've been monitoring your vitals, so I know you're conscious enough to converse. I have a nice fluffy croissant for you here, which I offer with no ulterior motive whatsoever. Shut up. Gorderoy or whatever the hell it is, I heard the whole thing. Yes. Well, it does have a nice strong ring to it. I'm afraid I must correct you. It's Gordolf, not Gorderoy. You gave the order to pick me up? Mm-hmm. And you put me in that recovery what's-it without restraining me?
Yes.
And you also let me sleep in a real room instead of a jail cell?
Uh-huh.
I don't get it. I'm Canis. Remember how I swore I'd kill every last one of you dumbasses? You must have known that when you chose to help me, so that means... you got a death wish?
Nod. So yeah, I do, or maybe I don't. Maybe I do, I don't know.
Quit nodding and say something, damn it! What are you, some kind of drunk freshwater muscle? Answer me. If you don't, I'll take your silence as confirmation you got a death wish. Of course I don't want to die. I'm standing here now because I believe we can cut a deal. I saved your life, but that means you owe me a debt. Huh? Are you serious? You're damn right I'm serious. You were on the brink of death. Hell, you practically were dead. So no, you wouldn't be here right now if it weren't for my bravery and my cunning calculations. That said, my original plan was to only heal you a little bit and negotiate with you while you were still weak. I never expected you to recover so much so fast. Damn it, Gordolf, of all the mistakes you could have made. You wanted to take advantage of me while I was still weak? That's extortion, not negotiation. Huh? Really? Is that how it comes across? Damn straight. It's no different from telling a POW that they'll have to be your slave if they want to stay alive. Gripes! I never thought of it that way before, but she's right. Nice. That's way easier to believe than saving me out of the goodness of your heart. I'd have straight up murdered you if you tried to pull that good Samaritan bullshit. Your plan's screwed though, since I'm pretty much all better now. I don't know what kind of magecraft or mystic code you use to heal me, but right now, I've got authority over both the land and the sea. Once I've snacked on a little magical energy, my spirit origin will pretty much heal itself. See? I'm all healed up, good as new, so I don't need your help anymore. So, You wanted to negotiate? How are you gonna go about that now? Cause from where I stand, you ain't got shit for leverage. Well, there's the fact that I saved your life. And this delicious croissant. Yummy, yummy. Heard that one already. What else you got? Nothing? If it's nothing, I'm killing you right now. Well, I thought you didn't want to die. You'd better speak up quick or my spear might slip, or maybe I'll just kill you with my bare hands. Which part of you should I crush? Your heart? Your skull? Maybe I'll start with your throat, and then... get creative. Come on, you fat prick, say something. Don't you got anything else to throw at me? We've also defeated Poseidon. Huh? Huh? The Stormboarder, our state-of-the-art ship, defeated Poseidon, the mechanical god of the sea, protecting Atlantis.
Hello?
What do you think of that? You're the Canis from Greek mythology, right? So hearing of Poseidon's destruction must make you feel pretty good, right? I can't believe this. Damn it! I can't believe of all people, you Chaldeans beat me to it. That shitty punk-ass bastard might not be the Poseidon I know from proper human history, but still. I was supposed to be the one to finish that asshole off. Damn it, damn it, damn it!
I'm sorry for kill stealing.
Anyway, that aside, you. Eep! You beat Poseidon, huh? Solid card to play. You might have some skill at this negotiation stuff after all. Thank you? 5 minutes. 5 minutes? I'll be nice and hold off on killing you for 5 minutes. 4 minutes and 59 seconds. 58. Now just a minute. You mean everything I worked up, the courage to tell you, only bought me 5 minutes of leeway? You ought to be proud. You've got 5 whole minutes from me. Make 'em count. You could run away. Not that it'll do you any good. You could call for help, which also wouldn't do you any good. So, Gordolf music of Chaldea. What are you gonna do? So, once 5 minutes has passed, you're going to kill me? No, not just me. Everyone on the ship? Yep. Then, I'll find a way to stop you. Whatever it takes. Oh yeah? And how are you gonna do? And what are you gonna do, mustache? You sure you don't want to just make a run for it? Look, you might be an idiot, but I can tell you're not completely stupid. So you do know that when I'll say I'll give you 5 minutes, I mean you are the only one getting the head start, right? But be that as it may, as a director, I have a responsibility too. You think I give a seahorse's shit about that? Besides, what's responsibility compared to your own life? Just forget about all your allies on the ship and run for your life, like the pathetic coward you are. Nobody'd blame you for it, especially since they'll be kind of busy being dead. But be that as it may, I still have a responsibility to... Who cares? What is this? Some commander's pride thing? Alright, last chance. Go on and get out of here before I change my mind. If you don't get why I'm letting you off the hook, then fine. I'm gonna feel kinda bad, but I'll start by killing you. You're wrong. This isn't about my responsibility as commander at all. No, you got it all wrong. This goes back way further than just my time as commander. I know, goddammit! It was me! It was my fault the world ended. I'm to blame for Chaldea's destruction, partly. You'd think I don't think about that every day. Chaldea's staff didn't do anything wrong. The incineration of humanity wasn't their fault, and I damn well know it. They didn't have a choice. They had to try to fix the apocalypse with just a few dozen people. I knew that. Even then, I knew it. And still, I insisted it was all their fault. They were amazing.
Oh, thank you, Gordolf.
And if I hadn't come in and taken over as a director and screwed everything up, things might have gone differently. So, there you have it. I don't want to do this. I'm terrified to even try, but I still have to see this through. You see, I'm the most important thing to me by a lot. That's why I don't want to be a traitor to humanity. That's why I don't want to end up just some useless coward. Chubby.
Munir's just listening in. The whole time he was just like, you know what? I gotta hear what they're talking about.
And it's why I can't run away now, even if it means I end up dying here. That's why I won't back down. I won't. Do you hear me, Canis? I'm standing my ground because I think we can cut a deal. I saved your life. My team and I defeated the sea god you hate, even if he wasn't the one you know from proper human history. And what's more? Well, what's more? 2 minutes, 1 minute, 59 seconds. And what's more, I've got a freshly baked croissant right here!
Yes! That is the best negotiation. Bribe her with food. It's delicious. It's very, very buttery and flaky. It's still warm.
It's crispy on the outside, soft and flaky on the inside, and so delicious, y'all. Oh, so that's what you've had there all this time. I thought it was some kind of poison. So, it's food? That's right. It's made with tons of butter, and has all the calories you could want. I've also got milk and tea to go with it if you like. Croissants are delicious, but they can make you feel a bit parched. Huh. Are you serious? Are you even trying to win a heroic spirit over with food? Are you actually trying to negotiate with me, Canis, the tyrant, now Canis the divine spirit, with a freaking piece of bread?
It's not just any freaking piece of bread, it's a freshly baked croissant. You can't resist it.
This is the funniest goddamn thing I've seen in I don't even know how long. It's too bad Kristaria didn't talk to you more. I've never seen anyone so insolent in my life. Surely, it can't be that funny, can it? Even Tool used to love these croissants. Gimme that. Huh? I said, give it here already.
Delicious. Munch, 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 munch.
Huh. So that's a croissant. Thanks. That was good. What? That was good. And not only that, I haven't laughed that hard since I manifested. So I'd have to say you won. This little exchange of ours. Alright, music. I officially owe you one. You name one thing you want me to do and I'll do it. Really? You mean it? I'm a lot of things, but I'm not a liar. I'd never kill anyone who gave me such a warm reception. I'm not a damn centaur after all. I might not act like it, but I'm still a king. Go ahead. Name your request. I'll do anything you want that's reasonably within my power. Permission to speak freely? Sure. Could I make a second request as well? One to return the favor I did you with the recovery pod? What do you say? You're serious? The fact is, I need help. I can't shake this feeling that things are going very badly out there. Did Misaki's team manage to meet up with numerous allies like they did at Atlantis? Or did the heroic spirits who got here ahead of us all meet in an untimely end? If it turns out to be the latter, then we, need you more than anything. Huh? That is to say, we need your help, desperately, and while I'm at it, I also want that thing you've been holding on so tightly in your right hand ever since we found you. My right hand? Oh yeah, I guess I do have something here, don't I? I must have grabbed hold of it when I was floating around in the sea. That's a fragment of the moon goddess, complete with Artemis's clear nomia. It's a bloody miracle that you happened to find it. Please, let us have it. It's of the utmost importance that we have it. Go nuts. I sure as shit don't have any need for this thing. What a waste. Phew, it's okay. I don't know what we would have done if it had broken. Oh, alright. I guess it wouldn't, would it? Thank you, Canis. I appreciate this more than I can say. Now, at last, we have the means to fight back. Excuse me for a moment. What the? What are you doing back out here, chubby? Perfect timing, Manuel. I need you to bring this to my technical advisor at once. After that, I want you to use every bit of electricity the storm border has at its disposal to contact Sion back at the Wandering Sea, even if only for a few seconds. When you do, you're to tell her, we have the last material.
Great job, Gordolf.
Phew. And with that, my work is done. My subordinates should be able to take it from here. Well then, now that things have settled down a bit, there's something I need to ask you. This has nothing to do with learning our enemy's strategy, or figuring out his weakness, or anything like that. I just want to know, out of, personal curiosity? Disbelief? No. This is really only about my pride as a fellow noble. What is your master, Krisharia Wodime, like as a person? Could I ask you to tell me your personal thoughts about him?
I want to hear the personal thoughts. Come on, spill the tea, Canis.
Present time. At any rate, the important thing to know is that Canis is not your enemy. I'll tell you all about the bond of trust we forge later. Misaki, Mashkiri Light, you two are our last hope for restoring proper human history. It is for that eminently logical reason that I risk my own life to help you. Since my gamble has paid off, it's time for you two to take the proverbial ball and run with it.
Got it. Okay, we'll get Demeter to point Gamma one way or another. You know we got it. Wait, is that really her Bonten craft essence? Oh, that's adorable. Oh wait, no, Valentine's? That's still adorable. Understood, Director. If she doesn't want to follow us to her destination, we'll just have to drag her there, kicking and screaming. Don't worry, I'll give everything I've got to make that happen. If 4 swords aren't enough, I'll break out my immovable fifth to finish the job. Can we count on your help too, Canis? Even though if you do this, you'll be throwing your lot in with the anti-Olympus Lost But forces? Huh, fine with me. If they didn't want me switching sides, they shouldn't have stabbed me in the back in the first place. They stabbed her in the back. Aw, poor Canis. Oh, Bonten is a trident. Cute. Care to elaborate? Shut up. Forget I said anything. All I need to do is kick the god's fat ass, right?
Okay, Gordolf music. Time to see for yourself what a powerful asset I can be. Don't you dare miss a second of this. If you so much as blink, I'll kill you on the spot.
Aw, cute. She just wants to show off for him. Canis, you have an adorable side after all.
Now check this shit out.
That is adorable, though.
Lapithai Canis.
A bird with golden wings bursts forth. Its violent shock waves rock even Demeter's massive core. It's not enough to bring her down, only to make her lurch. Yet even so, all her disparate parts begin shaking to help her keep her balance. Once, twice. One more lurch, and she'll be where the God Destroyers need her to be. But that doesn't happen. Aw, if Summer, Canis, and Gordolf have some scenes together, that'd be adorable. We're not done yet. Setting Ortonax to maximum output, preparing to pierce Demeter's base with a bunker bolt. Ha! Great job, Mash. There. Demeter's at point gamma.
Now's our chance. Firing our final weapon. The 7-link heroic spirit cannon.
Ah. Poor Demeter, though. Ah! We hit her. It sounds like she's screaming.
Do you hear that? Do you see that? It's working.
You're right. I can see cracks where the blast hit her outer shell. Way to go, 7-link heroic spirit cannon. You actually managed to crack open that super tough god armor.
It's not over yet. Do not let your guard down. The blast still didn't manage to expose Demeter's divine core. I can't believe it. Her armor is even tougher than I thought. I hate to say it, but I'm impressed. I can't believe she managed to take a direct hit from our 7-link heroic spirit cannon and remain intact. That being said, her armor isn't invincible anymore, especially now that we've got Canis' spear negating her healing authority. We've definitely got a shot at beating her now. Come on, there's nothing to be afraid of. Mesh, Misaki. Don't let up now. Keep hitting her with all we've got. Understood, Master. Setting Ortonax output to 80%. I'll keep up the attack making use of Clear Nomi's effects. So I've got a chance to kill a god now. Perfect. Hell yeah. Let's do this thing. You better believe I'm gonna use you for my own purposes, Chaldean dumbasses. Huh? Was that Nikola Tesla I saw just now? Is he one of the heroic spirits that got here before us? Does this mean I was working myself up over for nothing? I don't recognize that boy and girl over there either. Well, no matter. Right now, our top priority is taking down Demeter. Leave this part to me, everyone. Is that clear? Begin the attack.
Anu, hello. Did I blow up any gods lately? I'm about to. It took a while to get Demeter Senpai to notice me, sadly.
Alright, no matter. Begin the attack, everyone.
Also, Gordolf is so smooth. I love his negotiation techniques. Like, that is just adorable. Like, holy cow. No fear regarding revive. No fear. Man, though, I want to try Gordolf's croissant. Heck, I haven't had any, like, fresh croissants in, like, so long. It's been centuries. Ooh, actually, you know... Wait. I'll probably use melt here. Let's see, what did I do? Did I give her any foes? Oh, I did feed her foes. Good job, Self. You actually fed Melt. Oh, Self, if you didn't, I'd be pissed off at you. And let's see. As much as I love you, my Nobu. Just in case, I put Karen here because Karen's fun. She's a fun girl to use. Let's put OK there. And the combat uniform, which I do not remember what it looks like. So I gotta stare. Okay, that one. Because I never use it. And that should be fine for now. And yeah, the angry man was just there for moral support. Also Nobu. And this'll be fine. Hopefully. Maybe. Nah, Raya Da Vinci, no need right now. Since I put in Karen instead. Could I read that carving? Nope. Nope. Greek was not something we had to learn here. Let's see. Hey, Karen. I still wish I could have the super baby Karen. That was adorable and hilarious. You know, let's have this. Actually, no, I'm not gonna use that yet. I'm still peeved how I'm at 95% though. That's just gonna haunt me. Very, very haunting, and I'm not gonna use this yet. You know, might as well just fill up some gauges, as one do. Boop. And this'll be fine. I got the power of leyline stones. They're delicious. I kind of appreciate her raising my gauge like that, you know? And you know, this is fine. Completely fine. I'll do this too. This point. And might as well. No, I'm not gonna use that yet. And completely fine, yes. Thank you. Thank you, Merlin. Good job, Merlin. Not bad, Melt, considering all those buffs. Giving Mother EX. Okay, actually, this hurts. But it's fine, I can use this right now. I would decrease the gauge, but nah. Not right now. It's fine. And let's do this. Boop. Good job, Melt. I like how she just tries to crush me. Any luck on the Castoria banner? I've just been gathering up all the scuff luck, so I'm gonna hope for the best today. Dang. Decisions. You know, I'll just use melt first. Me. Well, time to see how this goes. Okay. Man, fingers crossed for Castoria. If not, then hopefully for the next berry banner. And if not that, then oof. How sad indeed. Oh, I hate that. That is not sad at all. That is more rage-inducing, ma'am. Ma'am, can you just stop attacking now, please? Ma'am, how you do that? I did not appreciate that at all. You know, let's just unstun you for this one turn, because... Never mind. Well, I'll just... I'm sorry, Karen. Actually, no, she's AoE anyways, oops. Oh well, no regret. Too late. And there's no fear. Yeah, no fear right now. It's not like I don't have leyline stones, some delicious stones that'll revive me. Yummy. At least Milk can live for now. Oh yeah, there's my super baby Karen. Super baby Cowan is the best. I feel like the magic stones taste like sugar, just pure sugar. Hey Canis, hey buddy. You'll be fine here, right Canis? Yeah, you'll be completely fine. She's all good. And there's hope. As long as I can almost break the second bar, it'll be fine. Ouch. Well, goodbye, Melt. Goodbye, my lovely Melt. I'm sorry. Or actually, no, you won't die. It's fine. Actually, no, you will, probably. And I'm just gonna give this to her. Yeah, that's fine. That's completely fine. It is what it is. Good job, Melt. It's basically pointy foot versus pointy foot. Whose foot is pointier? Whoever's pointier will win. Wow, Melt actually lived? Never mind. Bye, Melt. Thank you. Thank you for your hard work. I appreciate you. You're great. You're wonderful, girl. Nah, not that one. I'll do this one, though. Boop. Now, You know, let's just do it that way. Like, whatever. One leyline stone should be good enough. Delicious. And even more super baby Karen. She's answered my prayers. Since I wanted her. Time for the pain. Ouch. Bye, Angry Mango. You did great here. You're there for moral support. You're here to gain bonds. Though I feel like he'd probably hate me at this point. You know, I can't resist the power of Buster. It's calling to me. Okay, yeah, one ley line stone's good enough. I'm pretty sure. The bar is almost down. So there's hope. Bye, Karen. Oh, Canis lived. And there's so many Canis cards. Mixed feelings about that. No offense. And hey, this is the burning field, so good for you, Nobu. Except Nobu probably will go poof here, unfortunately. Oh, poor Canis. Bye, Nobu. Bye, Canis. Time to eat a delicious stone, and everything will be fine. True, I could use my command spells first. Though I just want to use up my stone since last time I didn't. But I'll resist eating the stone just yet. It looks so yummy. I want to eat it, but no, I will resist. I'll eat you later. Goodbye, stones. Oh, sadness. I mean, oh yes, I lived. Might as well just use all melt here. Because I believe in melt. She can do a thing. Can I use any of those? Nope. And they should all live, but just in case, I will give her this. There, all melt. Good luck, melt. Okay, very nice. And can we break her? Yes! Ooh. Oh, she has guts. Of course she does. Ma'am, can I read your buffs? I want to read your buffs real quick. Okay. Chance to skill seal for each turn. No, no, no. Why would you do that to me, ma'am? That is so incredibly rude. I hate skill seal. I do not appreciate that, ma'am. Here you go, Canis. Take this. And you know, let's just raise a gauge too. Wait, would the skill seal hit her instead? I wouldn't mind that. I thought she could do that to me. But if it does it to her, that's fine. In fact, I would love that. Let's see how painful this will be. I can't wait. I can't wait to get rid of her shield. Oh, that hurts. Oh, good, it was used on her. Now, Melt, can you please do a thing? Thank you, Melt. Thank you, my lovely, lovely Melt. Good job, Melt.
悲しきかな悲しきかな悲しきかな悲しきかな悲しきかな悲しきかな
I don't mind if she attacks me if I have Invincible. Look at her filling up Canis' gauge. I appreciate that. And only that. Otherwise, it's annoying.
切り刻む
But in this case, it's fine.
飛べ飛べ飛べどこまで俺は行けるスカイネース楽しみましょ
I hope Melt lives so that I can use her Noble Phantasm again.
うごめんなさいね
Please live, Melt.
すぐに
Oh, yo, Merlin just barely survived. GG, Merlin. I'm actually proud of you.
楽園の端にようこそ。
Very proud of you, Merlin.
思う存分やればいいんでしょ
星の宇宙物見の楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者のに通るガーデン・オブ・アバロン。
邪魔者にはそろそろご退場願おう
And again, good job, Melt. She was able to use her Noble Phantasm a few times. A few times for this. She goes poop right now.
こそがゆいわね
She did great.
我が剣能よ大陸級破砕機構起動神格接続神格霊気我が叫び我が嘆きスクリームエレンシス
True, I could have brought out Nobu too, but
二度と
I'm too lazy to switch at this point.
やるじゃない
And now the others are here. They're here to say hello.
さっさと済ませようぜ。
Wee. And might as well just use everything.
いつもありがとうございます
Demeter's Noble Phantasm is her stepping on us, as one does.
燃え尽きるほど本能寺わしのピースの有頂天
さて、
とって
派手に
おきなら
やられますかね。
I'm having Nobu at the end.
行くぜ、てめえの自業自得だ。
ではボスっぽいムーブなど祝えロットカレンの生誕へ人類よ
Oh man, it's not Super Baby Karen this time. Oh sadness, I was hoping for the Super Baby.
三回神仏怪人覚醒我こそは大楽天の覇権ゴダ信長
Great job, Nobu, but oof, that
剣
hurt.
能を使っても砕けはしません話しきは死は終わり粉砕粉砕
Man, did your guts have to be that good? Why couldn't your guts be 100 HP regain? I prefer when the enemies are like that. They're like, oh, okay, fine, I'll do the thing, I'll only regain like 100 HP. I could eat a delicious stone. I'll assert my dominance. I'll be like, hey, Demeter, you're all about life and death here, right? Look at me. I can do the thing too, Demeter.
話聞かなごめんなさいね
Oh wait, Nobu can do a thing again. You know, let me just... Please work. Of course it wouldn't because she has a thing. But it's fine. Yeah, it's fine actually to do that one. Completely fine.
わしのロックそれじゃ Thank you
Just because Nobu might go poof this turn.
三回神仏怪
Nobu's gonna go out with a bang.
我こそは大楽天の覇権ゴダ信長
Good job, Nobu. You tried your best.
乗ってきたのこそがいいわね ても砕けはしません。
Uh-oh.
大陸級破砕機構起動。神格接続。神格霊気。我が叫び。我が嘆き。スクリームエレンシス。
Man, can you stop stepping on me?
こんなもの。
Though I'm glad for the invincible for that one part, but goodbye, Nobu.
このわしが生まれ
That's what I expected, unfortunately. Goodbye, my lovely Nobu. But now Karen's here to see the day, as one does when you're Karen. Good job, Karen. Look at her trying her best.
我が剣能よ。悲しきかな。悲しきかな。悲しきは死。死は終わり。
Now, go, Karen, go. Do the thing.
もう天使のように。いいですよ。喜
I believe in you, God, Karen.
では、ボスっぽいムーブまで。
And yeah, that heal hurts. Healing is so annoying when it's not me who's healing. But oh well, Karen's just here to troll a little bit. For the others revive. And it's not like Demeter will have another set of guts. That would be cruel. That heal. Man, can you stop healing yourself? I don't appreciate when you heal yourself.
喜んで強気に友達の関係でチョコレートヘ
Good job, Karen. You're trying your best.
ブン剣能よ。大陸
Will this'll hurt?
起動神格接続神格霊気我が叫び我が嘆きスクリームエレンシス
Goodbye, Karen.
こんなもの二度と
Demeter, did you really not want to do that again? I think you're enjoying stepping on me.
申し訳ありません
I think she likes stepping on my crew and delicious. I can eat the candy now. Oh, yummy. Don't mind if I do. Nom 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 nom. Delicious sugar. I knew that in my system. It was delicious. Very, very tasty. And I want to bring Nobu in. Nobu's gonna have some fun here. Nobu's gonna have the most fun here. Wow, you actually made a team that worked for that took around in 5 turns. Nice. And let's do this. I'm not gonna use this one though because I want them to hit hard. And just in case, I'll do this too. We wanna live. He's starting off with Melt because I want Melt to destroy Thing, then to Canis, and then finishing with Nobu. Nobu has to assert dominance.
邪魔者にはそろそろご退場願おうかしら
Good job, Melt. Good job, Canis, and go, Nobu, go! We all believe in you, Nobu. Great job, Nobu. Nobu has saved the day. In this burning city, as one does. Yay. Phew. No more guts. There. We managed to get her
outer shell off. Did it work?
Yes, Demeter's outer core is severely damaged. What appears to be her divine core is now exposed. Ortonex's output remains stable. I should be able to maintain anti-divinity combat mode for at least 10 minutes or so. We're almost there. Now we just need to take out her divine core. Right.
Hold it. Just hold the hell up. Are you dipshits blind or something? You can't just ignore her clearnomia. Damn it. She hasn't completely stopped regenerating.
No! Stop it! Stop healing yourself! I can confirm her infinite regeneration has started up again. Her wounds are beginning to close.
Damn it. We were so close. Demeter, how much are you going to mock us? What are you all doing? Go on, keep hitting her. Canis, can't you use your land authority to neutralize her regeneration? I am, damn it, but it's still not enough to stop that bitch of a goddess. This damn lost belt Demeter really is directly descended from Gaia, isn't she? Damn it. I started celebrating too soon. It would seem this is well and truly the end. Even with all our great strokes of fortune, we still weren't able to defeat her.
No worries, AI Tesla. I got some more stones. We can eat them.
We thought we had accounted for our enemies being more powerful than expected in our designs, but her regenerative powers exceeds even our wildest expectations. The Olympian gods truly seem to surpass us in every way imaginable. This isn't over yet. If you punks can't beat Poseidon, you sure as shit can. If you punks can beat Poseidon, you can sure as shit beat Demeter too. Besides, nobody kills you jackasses but me. Now take this, Misaki. It's a little present from Mustache. He said this thing's guaranteed to be a game changer.
Thanks, Mustache. Phew, just barely caught it. Yo, imagine if I didn't catch it and then it fell and broke. Now that would be embarrassing. Is this some sort of attachment for the Ortonax? Mash power-up! Is that... no way.
That's right. It's a new piece of Ortonax equipment Chaldea's own technical advisor designed in tandem with our Atlas Institute alchemist ally. It's a form of cancer made to bring down beings of a scale far beyond human capacity. We call it the Black Barrel.
Oh, the Black Barrel, huh?
It's a natural longevity conceptual weapon, one of the 7 taboos. Now that I know much about it myself, wahahaha!
Dang, though, they planned that far ahead or in advance, huh? They're like, yo, we have an idea. Let's look back at our notes. This is what we shall give Mash. Ah, yes. Nice catch, Misaki. So, what is that thing anyway? So if I didn't catch it and it dropped, it would probably still survive. It'd be really embarrassing though if it did break. I'm not entirely sure, actually. I bet Mash will know what to do with that. Well. Special translation. Nice pass, Misaki. Yes, Master. I know exactly what to do with this. During Sion's lecture on life scales, she talked about a paradox effector that would let someone use a measurement as a weapon. Da Vinci took the concept and ran with it to make a new mechanism for the Ortonax. I actually had time to practice using it in the simulator while I was on standby at the Wandering Sea. Great job, Mash. Ayy. Wait, though. She tossed it at me? I caught it? Did I actually catch it? Yeah, how did I catch that? Unless it grew when Mash touched it. Like, I'm imagining her tossing to me like a tiny little water gun, like water gun sized one. You know, the handheld water gun? And then when Mash uses it, it just goes boom! Whoa, the Ortonax doesn't look anything like a shield anymore.
Whoa. So that's how it all works. He really is a gun barrel, isn't it? Anyway, get ready to have your socks knocked off, Misaki. You're looking at one of the 7 taboos, one of the Atlas Institute's crowning achievements, renowned throughout the entire Magecraft community. Or so I'm told.
7 taboos? That sounds vaguely familiar. But in this case, 7 taboos, I want you to explain it for everyone, Gordy. Or Holmes.
Indeed, the 7 taboos are something of a legend among the Mages Association. They're said to be weapons of Magecraft capable of destroying the very world itself. And the Black Barrel conceptual weapon there is one of them. Miss Sion already possessed a replica of it. I believe she offered it to Chaldea as a souvenir of sorts.
Ah, yes. She did possess it after all. Cough, cough, cough. Melty blood, of course, right?
I knew she was also working with Da Vinci on a new replacement part for the Ortonax. But I didn't know that they had finished their work after we arrived here.
Good. No issues with the gun barrel transformation. Output and stability are all well above expected parameters. So now the accomplishments measure. Begin the black barrel transformation when ready. Here goes. Initiating accomplishments measure. Ascertaining Demeter's life scale. Oh man, if Demeter was fully healed by the time we finish, oof. But no, Mash has got a new weapon, so Demeter will be like, oh yes, I am back to norm, and then she gets shot. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. There. It stopped at 45,000. I mean, 4,500. Beginning Black Barrel transformation. Preparing to burn the dead counter into a gun barrel. Huh? I'm sorry, but can someone tell me what's going on here? For more explanations, choose option 2. Boop.
I can hardly blame you for feeling lost. I doubt I could comprehend its workings either, even were I at my peak condition.
Hello, what am I doing today? Making Mash more powerful, apparently.
But while I may not know how it works, I do know what it does. That's Demeter's lifespan. Then again, since she's a machine, perhaps it's her warranty period? Or estimated number of years in operation? Well, no matter.
Yo, imagine having a warranty period that long.
The point is, as long as this universe has a finite lifespan, there is nothing in it that will last forever. Everything that has a form must also inevitably have an end. A limit, if you like. That gun barrel can measure that end and make it tangible, in other words. So it's a weapon that copies its target's mass and throws it right back at them in the form of magical energy. Precisely. I must say, Canis, you're far more intelligent than your behavior would suggest.
Holmes, you're gonna get bonked for saying that. Right. It's not the kind of weapon you could usually carry around like this. But in this case, I was able to miniaturize and stabilize it by restricting the measurement function to machine gods only. Sion gave me the blueprints for it some time ago. All I needed was the benchmark to use for its core. The first benchmark was Poseidon's divine core, and the second is the fragment of Artemis that Canis was holding when drifting down from Atlantis. That was the last piece of the puzzle we needed.
Humph. So that idiot Artemis turned out to be good for something after all, huh?
But the barrel still needs ultra-dense magical energy to do its job, and that means we're going to need you to use a command spell, Misaki. Da Vinci, a command spell, huh? You gotta wait till tomorrow, around, 2 p.m. for my time zone. Ha, then I'll have a command spell ready for you! I mean, no oof. Well, that's kind of awkward, though. And did I get Tristan? I wish! She was the one I wanted the most from the fairy banner, but no, I just got Coo, and Coo. And not just any command spell either. No, this one's going to have to be a little different. You'll need to use everything you've got. Your magical energy, your stamina, even your own fate. Time to offer up a ley line stone. Da Vinci, can I use this instead, please? Make no mistake, if you miss this shot, you won't get another. And since Mash has her hands full working the Ortonax, you'll need to work together to fight, to time it just right. She'll do the aiming, you'll pull the trigger. Don't worry, I've got this. Starts munching on some ley line stones. Delicious, this works out. Okay, that's what I like to hear. Now that's what I like to hear. Okay, good luck saving proper human history. Thanks, Da Vinci. Now go get some rest already. Huh. I swear, nothing throws you off, does it? Thanks, Misaki. I'm counting on you. Let's do this, Mash. Right, Senpai?
This may be only the first of Olympus's mechanical gods, but it's still a crucial moment.
Yeah, a crucial moment with my command spell. That I totally have. Oh, come on! After everything we did to get her to notice us, now she's paying attention. Demeter Senpai noticed me.
Oh shit! That's the sound Demeter makes when she's about to get serious. She's storing up a metric shit ton of magical energy in that giant ass of hers.
So that's where she stores it.
To put it in terms you punks will understand, she's just about to unleash her true name.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love you. I really do love you. Persephone. Ah, how sad. How tragic. Too bright! Demeter's magical energy is rising rapidly. She's about to unleash a massive scream.
I don't know what you guys just got a hold of, but you better hurry. At the rate she's charging up magical energy, I don't think she'll care if she ends up blowing herself up.
Yes, Demeter would definitely get along with Tristan. They'd just be like, oh, sadness. They would just be being sad together. Maybe he'll even teach her how to play the harp.
You guys need to get out of there now, before you're blasted into ether dust.
It's alright. We'll be fine. If my calculations are correct, we should be 0.5 seconds faster. It might not be much, but it's enough for us to win. Mash, your calculations are so precise. Connection in place. I've measured Demeter's destiny. Now I'll use the dead counter to turn it from speculation into reality. Bunker boat is at its limit. Gun barrel is fully stabilized and synchronized. Master! Loading command spell. AKA, I will load my ley line stone. I'm sorry, Mash. Oh yes, look at me recharging my command spells like that. Loading command spell into Spiritron Chamber. Barrel replica, full trance. Go, Ortonax. Great job, Mash. Man, if Blue Archive ever has a collab with Fate Grand Order, I'd want Mash to bring this. I want her to bring the Black Barrel. Oh, it was super effective. Sorry, Demeter. Or sorry, not sorry, Demeter. We did it! The black beam of light was a dream. A fiction designed to kill a god. A conceptual blade forged to shatter beings with nigh infinite lifespans. The concept of natural lifespan capable of ending the world is what made it possible to bring an end to a life that would otherwise go on forever. The gun barrel replica, charged with god-slaying particles, made it possible to shatter unshatterable life. The black beam of light brought death, a finality, an end. Ah, at last. At last I can finally make my way to you. You left my embrace when you encountered the darkness. You changed irrevocably. You became a mother and gained so very, very much. You smiled so proudly when I lost you forever during the fourth Machia. I've never forgotten that smile. I loved you so much. I loved you more than anything. Persephone. At last, I can finally go where you are. Demeter, please tell me. Oh, you're not Persephone. What are you? You there, from another planet. You're supposed to be my beloved daughter. Eh? Demeter, goddess of the land. Oh, she's actually talking! Now that you know you're about to disappear, don't you have any regrets? That's very kind of you. I do have one regret, just one. I can only pray that these new, tiny, intelligent beings, these 10 million of my darling Olympians, are able to find peace. I pray that when their time comes, they're able to go without suffering. Well, those are nice final words or final thoughts. Direct hit. The magical energy bullet punched straight through her divine core. Target's magical energy readings are falling rapidly, and the hostile entity's signal is fading.
I can confirm that the enormous hostile entity has gone completely silent. I'm not seeing any magical energy readings either. Congratulations, everyone! The operation is over. We won!
But we can't celebrate too soon.
You won! You actually defeated Demeter! Is this really happening?
Anti-divinity combat complete. We won, Master! Thank goodness. I'm sorry, Mash. I can't move anymore. That's what happens when I use my command spells and my ley line stone. Goodbye, Mash. I need a little nap. Senpai! Fo! Yes, I'm seeing this on our end too. Misaki's vital signs are dropping as we speak. Both her magical energy readings and vital signs are at dangerous levels.
This must be the thing Da Vinci was talking about. Mash. Senpai, grab a hold of my shoulder. I'm sorry. Revive me with good food, please. I want Gordolf's croissant. Senpai. I'm just gonna take a little nap. That's all, right? Prepare me some nice meals. Some nice snacks. Then I'll wake up good. Ooh. Bunker bolt to Black Barrel. Why did it have to go from A to B, though? I mean, actually, not to higher. I mean, technically it's higher, right? Though it feels weird. I always think of A as being a higher score than B. Hanging Gardens. Records fragment. Boop. Oh? True. Black Barrel would be better than the Bunker Bolt. Though man, Mash's skills really like B and B then, huh? It went from BB to BB. Or actually BB rank A to BB rank B. If anyone were to ask when my life changed, I know exactly what I would tell them. Springtime, when I was 15. That said, this isn't the kind of thing you go around telling people about. By all rights, I should take it to my grave. Back then, I was enrolled in the astromancy department at the Clock Tower, aka the Mages Association's headquarters. I was the 13th heir to the Wodime legacy, a child who had been granted the protection of the stars. Oh, Wodime's backstory, huh? I was said to possess the greatest magical circuits of any Wodime to date. Wow, imagine being told that you're so awesome, huh? And that I was a genius who had already been promised the keys to the Wodime family in a few years' time by the 11th head of the estate, who led the family even now. Those were the sort of things everyone else would say about me. Me, a genius? Even though I usually spend each day sifting through other departments' files? That was always the sort of response I gave, but I did so more from conceit than modesty. I knew I was talented. I was confident I would one day be exactly what everyone expected me to be and more. I wanted for nothing. Not lineage, nor talent, nor affection, but so many things working in my favor, it was easy to push myself to greater heights without leaning on my environment. Back then, I took pride in my excellence and would constantly work to further improve myself. I believe those blessed with natural talent should still continue to apply themselves, should set their sights on even greater stages. I was completely convinced that there was nothing I could not do, and nothing that was beyond my reach. Child crouching on bridge. For the past 6 months, crossing the Great Bridge to reach the Evocation Department college had become something of a routine of mine. I noticed what appeared to be beggars by the path at the opposite side, but I never gave them any thought. At the time, I didn't even see them. It wasn't that I disliked them or that I was trying to avoid them. It was that, for me, they may as well have not existed at all. I was a prodigy, born to carve out a new age of magecraft. I didn't have time to get involved with people like them. I was born into an environment far better than most could hope for, with talents far greater than most could dream of. That was why I had a duty to fulfill. I was going to create something beautiful. I was going to create something wonderful. It was that ideal, that passion, that made me apply myself to my studies day in and day out. It was the reason I so frequently visited that college, even when it arguably belonged to an enemy. I didn't realize how arrogant I was being, How childish. On that day, I was headed home later than usual. It was the middle of the night with no one on the bridge and the stars hidden behind the clouds. Kristaya Wodime. Everything happened so fast that I failed to react in time. That turned out to be a fatal mistake. Did someone just shoot him? It's like, ah, yes, it's Wodime. Turns around, what? I wasn't surprised that an assassin had been sent to try and kill someone as young as me. I was surprised because my would-be assassin was a manservant I had frequently seen in my own house. I counterattacked automatically before I even thought about what to do, thanks to the spells that had been engraved onto my body. The assassin never got another chance. Vacuum blade sliced into bits before he could pull the trigger again. But it was enough. He had already critically wounded me, and there was no hope of escape. He wasn't the only assassin who had been sent to take my life. I knew because... It's done. Send out more men. Find Kristaria's body. It was my father, trying to kill his own son. Oof. Man, Dad's salty. Like, gosh darn it, my son. He's so talented. He has everything going for him. I'm jealous. Ugh. He fell into the river. Find him. Of course, I wasn't the one who had fallen in. It was my ring, after I had cast a weight alteration spell on it. I knew it wouldn't do more than buy me some time, but at that moment, it was the best move I could make. After I drew the assassin's attention towards the river, I activated a footstep cancellation spell in my shoes and got as far away from them as I could. Okay, now what do I... Man, if only he had a healing spell. My consciousness began to fade away. I went back to the bridge instead of heading to the city exit, and my strength gave out just when I was making my way into a narrow back alley. At the time, I didn't yet know that my assailant's weapon wasn't ordinary magecraft. Rather, it was a kind of poison just like the sort used by a famous mage killer that was designed to attack magical circuits directly. Well, that's an effective bullet. I was in a dimly lit room. Within it was nothing more than the sound of dripping water and the scent of mildew. Oh, that's a horrible way to wake up, actually. I hate the smell of mildew. Oh, work this week was just brutal because of the non-AC, and then everything started smelling like mildew. I was on a makeshift bed. Made from an old wooden crate. A bare minimum of bandaging had been applied to my back. There was no pillow, no blankets, and no restraints on my arms or legs. I was technically free, but unfortunately, I wasn't able to move so much as a finger. The wound in my chest had yet to close, and I lacked the strength even to stand. I had been laid down to rest with no more ceremony than a corpse. Where am I? At first, I thought my assassins had captured me, but then I realized they would have no reason to keep me alive. After all, since it was my own family that was trying to kill me, there was little sense in torturing me for information. I couldn't understand what was going on. My thoughts refused to put themselves in order. Still, just barely conscious, I managed to crane my neck enough to observe the dimly lit room. Something creepy! Hee Something was in the corner of the room, as if it were trying to hide from what little light there was. It was then that I noticed something strange staring directly at me. There's a child laughing in the corner of the room, menacingly. Seriously? Just when I decide to stop by so it doesn't look like I've been gone for 2 days straight. Gee. I can't believe this guy. He's just basking in the sun, snoozing away on a bench without so much as a single guard. Hey, Wodime, don't you think it's about time you got up? You are the Cryptors' leader, right? Aren't you the one guy representing humanity in the power struggle between the Olympian gods and humans? How can you just leave yourself completely defenseless like this? Come on, wake up already! Is that you, Caddock? Wait. Caddock? What are you doing here? This is my room. Never mind. No, it isn't. This is the Hanging Gardens of the Great Orbital Shrine, Olympia. Well, that was careless of me. The sunlight was so pleasant that I didn't even realize I'd fallen asleep. I was dreaming about something I hadn't thought about in a long time. I feel very silly. I guess I just get too relaxed without Canis around to keep me in line. Anyway, thank you for waking me up before I could waste any more time. You don't have to thank me. I only spoke up because it was weird seeing you like that. Weird? How so? Well, you're not exactly the sort of guy to just doze off out in public. You're like perfectionism incarnate. You don't get to take naps like a typical college slacker.
Ow, Caddock, why are you hurting me like that? Stop hurting me like that. Naps are great.
I see. Well, I do take some issue with the impression you seem to have of me. I also understand now why it is you were so surprised. I'll be more careful in the future. Now then, what is it you wish to see me about, Caddock? Do you have something to report to me? Oh crap, I was so shocked seeing him sleeping like that I forgot I didn't actually have anything to tell him. And I can't just fib or he'll know I'll be up to something. Wait, I've got it! They got Demeter. One of the great gods of Olympus, gone just like that. Some perfect being she turned out to be. Oh, and one more thing. A tan lantern with white hair was helping them out. Luckily, it looks like Europa didn't catch that part. So, how's it feel, Wodime? How's it feel knowing the loser you thought you'd disposed of is not only alive, but actively working against you now? That is a surprise. I never would have expected Canis to go over to Chaldea's side.
She was won over by Gordolf's croissants. I wanted to try it. Man, now I want a fresh croissant, but I'm too lazy to get one. They sell out so fast sometimes. Like one of the places my little bro likes, if my dad doesn't go out at like 6 a.m. or earlier, it's sold out already.
And they managed to destroy Demeter's true form? They must have been far better prepared than I thought. So, a tiny rebel force managed to bring down a powerful authority figure. How very rock and roll.
No, not just rock and roll. It's Nobunaga the rock and roll. Excuse you, Kristaria.
No, wait. Heavy metal feels more appropriate, given the composition of the gods' bodies. Am I going deaf, or did you just make a lame pun about music? Apologies. Perhaps I have not quite awakened yet. At any rate, I'm surprised you used something even Queen Europa did not. It almost sounds as though you were there watching things unfold in person, Caddock. You must have found yourself a very good familiar indeed. Well, you know, I can't just sit around here mooching free grub forever. I'm still a cryptor after all, so I need to be ready to fight again at least one more time. I see. Then make sure you take good care of that familiar. An ace up your sleeve can mean the difference between life and death after all. Rest assured, you don't need to tell me, the other cryptors, or anyone else in Olympus what yours is. That said, if it should come to light that you're using something you shouldn't be, then I will unfortunately be forced to respond in whatever way is appropriate. I have my own role to fulfill after all. Shit, how much does he know? I better change the subject fast.
Caddock, your expression is so easy to read right now.
It's like, how much does he know?
Well, based on your expressions, Caddock.
So, by the way, about Demeter. Chaldea might have been able to beat her, but it still wasn't because they straight up overpowered her. It looked to me that Demeter was looking for something. No, that's not right. Maybe trying to recover something. She kept apologizing over and over. And not to the Olympian she was killing, but to one person in particular. That's the only reason they were able to destroy her. Any idea what she was looking for? I see. So that did hold her back, as I suspected it might. Just like in proper human history, this lost belt's Demeter once had a daughter she loved dearly. Her name was Persephone. It said that Demeter wept long and hard after Hades stole her away to the underworld. Yet despite that, she never stopped loving her daughter. But a few thousand years ago, her daughter died during the fourth Machia. Hang on, Wodime, that doesn't add up. I don't know if she was a full god or demigod or what, but I thought people didn't die in the city. Not necessarily. Humans are simply incapable of killing other humans. The immortality humans enjoy in this lost belt is not true immortality, but pseudo-immortality. The gods can easily end their subjects' pseudo-immortal lives if they wish. So the one who killed Persephone was... one of the gods? You mean, one of the gods from the coexistence faction? No, it was not one of them. Then, Persephone sided with the coexistence faction, so Zeus ordered Demeter to kill her own daughter. So, she was calling out to the daughter she killed, as if she was still alive, huh? Sounds almost human of her. These gods are machines, right? How can they function properly when they're contradicting themselves like that? I understand your confusion, but it is precisely their machine nature that means this was no contradiction at all. Their minds don't work like ours, after all. That's the tragedy of the 12 Olympian machine gods right there. Whether gods create humans or humans create gods, both sides usually share a common understanding of the world in which they live. But the Olympians are different. They weren't gods to begin with. They only came to be defined that way over time. It was because of their functions enabled them to control the weather, provide endless amounts of food, destroy various life forms' memories, and mass-produce weapons. That led to the residents of this lost belt seeing them as gods. They then incorporated this definition into their functions in order to operate more smoothly on this planet. After all, the people of the ancient world wanted superior beings they could pray to, not cold, unfeeling spaceships. And so, they accepted the new roles they had been given, and became mechanical gods instead of mere machines. As a result, they ended up making this god play acting into a new directive, all without ever understanding how the intelligent beings treating them as gods actually felt. Cold and unfeeling, huh? So, is that why Demeter went nuts? Because she ended up with feelings tacked onto herself when she didn't need them? This was less a matter of contradiction than it was of conflict. Humans can rationalize acts like that by telling themselves there was nothing else they could have done. But she had no choice but to treat the order to kill her own daughter like any other assigned task. She wasn't crazy, she was just in pain. That's what it means to be a god in this lost belt. It's also why they were able to realize a real-life utopia where nobody has to die or grow old. And here I thought machines always operate on pure logic. Alright, if that's what the gods are like here, then what's your game, Wodime? Your goal is to bring about the Age of Gods again, right? Is that really the kind of god you want to be? Of course. Of course God should run the world. That being said, the future, the answer I seek is a little different from Zeus's. What I seek, Caddock, is an even more perfect age, an age where there will be neither conflict nor contradiction. It is my responsibility to see that age come about, and it is what the foreign god wishes. ...
Delicious sink quartz. And now section 8. Thou art the ardor that corrupts the stars, part 1. Boop. And I will open my water bottle after starting this, because hydration important. I can feel my lips getting chapped, which is bad. Even as I gaze up at the sky, I know nothing I see there will ever excite me again. I'm not reminded of cheeky Artemis when I see the moon, nor do I think of aggravating Apollo when I see the sun. Even the stars are just fixed points of light, and I couldn't care less about Father Zeus's attempts to string them together into constellations. As far as I'm concerned, the sky is nothing more than a vast, inky expanse, filled with lifeless spheres of flame, that blink in and out of view aimlessly. When was it that I stopped sensing Father Zeus's love in the starry sky? When was it that the night sky began to feel so far away to me? When was it that I became a cold, lifeless machine? When was it that I lost the love I once felt in my heart? Great Orbital Shrine, Olympia Dodona. Machina Corridor. I swear, Barrow really knows how to make a girl. I mean, a stunning beauty work. I'm glad he introduced me to a new client, of course. But I certainly wasn't expecting a contract on this scale. Toilet paper, airplanes, and everything in between. Basically, anything I can find that comes from proper human history is a tall order, even for me. I still can't believe I ultimately agreed to deliver an entire department store fully stocked with both merchandise and sales clerks, no less. Who ordered that? I'm exhausted. I've never wanted to go on a vacation so badly before. Not that I can afford to take one now, given what things are like at my chosen vacation spot. To think that mighty Olympus, home base of mechanical gods and cryptors alike, would already have lost one of its key divinities. And since she took an entire convenience store with workers included, where did she find that? So much for this being the greatest loss but of all. What an absolute joke this place turned out to be. Teehee? Teehee? And what might you be? You were welling too loudly to be talking to yourself, and your voice was too irritatingly shrill to be the growling of an insipid beast. Whichever it was, I don't want to hear another word. You Lycaon painted wolf. Remember, you are in the presence of a god, so you are to conduct yourself accordingly. Oh my, I'm so terribly sorry. I do hope you can forgive me. Had I known there was a god here, and one prone to something so base as eavesdropping to boot, I'd have spoken more softly. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Perhaps I have it all wrong. Perhaps you're simply distraught over losing one of your mechanical comrades. Man, Koyan Sky is kind of trolling now. In that case, I really must apologize. I would never want to offend a customer, after all. I would understand perfectly if we were talking about one of the 12 Olympians in proper human history who'd already lost the aletheia they received from primordial chaos. But seeing how, here in this lost belt, you're all still completely
static, mechanical gods who never even heard of Pantha-Ray? Well, I simply never would have dreamed you'd feel anything in the way of pity for a fellow goddess. Who was so careless as to let mere humans get the better of her? Well, well. You are a funny one, aren't you? I've never heard a woman speak so defiantly towards me before. At least, not when they were aware I'm the goddess of love and beauty. You're one of the gods from a foreign land, right? I can certainly see how well you fit in with Limbo. That is very kind of you, but I'm afraid I must correct you on one thing. I may be an alter ego servant, but I am not one of the foreign god's 3 disciples. Our arrangement is purely professional. Our mutual interests just happen to align, that's all. Oh really? Then whose servant are you?
She's going to be mine, clearly.
Alright, come to think of it. I think I've heard about servants who weren't summoned by anyone in particular. Somebody once warned us that there were 7 evil spirit origins that materialize on their own without anything or anyone calling for them. I wonder who it was. Rasputin, most likely. He does so enjoy giving out warnings that seem nonsensical at first, but turn out to be surprisingly helpful in the end. Still, that particular warning doesn't have anything to do with me. Not yet, anyway. Nor, I'm sure, does the omen of a beast have anything to do with you, oh beautiful Venus. Heh. Nice, very nice. You really are funny, aren't you? We've never had anyone like you in Olympus before. Like Limbo, you don't even try to hide your wicked nature. But you, don't sneer just to sneer. I like you. What's your name? Tomomovich Koyanskaya. But please, just call me Koyanskaya, Venus. Very nice. I like the way you call me by my other proper human history name too. You know, I think you and I have a lot in common. Don't you think we could be at least something close to friends? Close to friends? Absolutely. But are you sure that's a good idea? What do you mean? Well, word has it that the gods of Olympus protect all humans fairly, you see. Word also has it that you show extra favor to the ancients, the descendants of intelligent beings from a bygone continent. Some even say that you, well, love them. Oh, that. True, Demeter did like to talk about love this and love that, but I've never gone in for that stuff with humans. After all, I only oversee love, I don't engage in it. Oh my! I see you're just as beautiful on the inside as you are on the outside. So, you only oversee love without engaging in it. How very interesting. Some gods in proper human history also like to protect humans, while others like to possess them, but I never heard of one who liked to keep humans as pets. While I can't say I share your particular tastes, I do have to agree that you and I both appreciate the finer points of cruelty.
They're a scary combo. In the Hanging Gardens.
I didn't overhear your whole conversation, but it certainly sounded like you two were getting along swimmingly. I take it you and Koyanskaya are really hitting it off then? Who asked you, Cryptor? What business is it of yours who I do or do not get along with? Anyway, never mind that. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Me? You have a question for me? Normally, I'd be more than happy to expound at length about love, but I have a feeling my more modern sensibilities would be a tad too cruel for an ancient god like yourself. Can I ask if you're, up to date on the latest beauty standards? Up to date? Why exactly would I need to update my standards? I already am beauty. Beauty is my domain, so I and I alone decide what is beautiful in this world. All you humans need to do is comply with my aesthetics. Do that, and you'll be happy and well. Spoken like a true god. You make a good point. Some gods are kind, while others are strict. I guess you're the strict self today, huh? Not that I've ever seen so much as a hint of your kind side. Fortunately for you, I'm curious enough to overlook your insolence, at least this time. Remember, I said I had a question for you.
Ooh, door opened. Let me see what this is. Yay! There is food for me. Oh, I'm so happy. Delicious. There's some takoyaki for me. I'm not gonna eat it while it's hot though, because too messy. I don't want to spill in my bed or my keyboard. Ugh, fear.
Tell me, human who calls himself Pepperoncino, how does it feel to have lost your lost belt? Teehee? That is what happened, isn't it? You lost the entire ancient land of India just like that. So I can't help but be curious about how impossibly incompetent you must be to allow a miracle like that. You know, I was really looking forward to invading the other lost belts with Zeus. I wanted to kill the Tsar of those humans who turned themselves into demonic beasts. I wanted to kill the goddess who kept those human breeding grounds running for thousands of years. I wanted to utterly destroy that uppity emperor who claimed to be a Zenren. And I wanted to mash your head into a paste, along with that insolent syncretic god who ate up all those other gods.
Dang, Aphrodite is savage.
But now, Chaldea's destroyed them all before we had the chance. It's so disappointing.
If I have to fight her, I'm just gonna use my Arjuna. No matter what her type is, I'm just gonna use Arjuna Altar. I have to. She mentioned him, so I gotta bonk her. Since I don't have the other Lost Belt Kings. I would use the other Lost Belt Kings too if I had them, but no, Arjuna's the only one, so he must bonk her.
You're right. I have no one to blame for my loss but myself. I'm sorry I couldn't live up to your expectations. Humph. Here I thought you'd either cower in fear or blow up in anger, but you didn't do either. You're no fun, Pepe. Well, it's a fact, and you can't argue with facts. That goes for both your godlike aspirations and my own failure. But I suppose there is one thing I'd like to say in response. To be clear, these are just my honest thoughts. There's no deeper motive here. Well, what is it? You're not very attractive, are you? Your proper human history mythological counterpart was much more charming.
Oh, Pepe. Now I want to see her proper human history counterpart. Was that technically the one we saw inside of that event?
I always knew of Aphrodite as the goddess of love and beauty. Though as Zeus's daughter, she also acted as the god of death at times. Her body was the platonic ideal of the female form, and I also suspected that Ishtar, the Sumerian goddess of Venus, had some influence on her divine manifestation. But in your case, at least as you are now, well... Go on, Pepe. Tell me, how do I seem to you? Speaking strictly personally, I've always known Aphrodite to have two distinct sides to her divinity, but I can only see one side to you. Never mind the rigmarole. Just spit it out already. How do I seem to you, Pepe? Well, unlike your proper human history self, you don't seem like you'd ever choose to marry Hephaestus. Is that so? That's not to say that certain aspects of you aren't just like your counterpart in proper human history, though. Do you know about the Trojan War? The war fought between Grecian allies and the Kingdom of Troy? A war fought solely between humans. Who cares? You were partially responsible for it, even in proper human history. You won over Prince Paris of Troy, and offered the Trojans your protection along with Apollo and the other gods. Ultimately, your actions led to a massive war that brought all of Troy to ruin. Yourself from proper human history never wanted things to turn out that way, but she didn't? Well then, she's nothing like me at all. I'd never think twice about destroying a human, nation or two. In fact, I'd enjoy it. And when I was done, I'd give the survivors a big smile. I'd give them my condolences on the difficult time they endured and encourage them to do better next time. Then I'd tell them I'd give them a reward depending on how hard they worked. And when there was only one human left standing, I'd give them a genuine smile. This Aphrodite is a lot more sadistic. No battles? Amazing, much wow. Oh, Mordred. No. This is all wrong. No way do you show up looking like that. Where am I? Camelot? Avalon? No. This is Olympus. It's gotta be. You and I got no reason to fight. Eh? Who is that? Who's singing in my freaking head? Aw, Fran. Fran, is that you? Easy there, girlie. What's gotten into ya?
You summon Aphrodite, but she's only in her machine god form. I would press that button, that'd be fine.
Mordred's our friend. Don't you remember fighting that giant mechanical aggros together?
Aw. Since Fran is machine, or part machine, oh, is she being hacked?
Kintoki. You are the Kata Kintoki, right? Hell yeah, I am. Wait, you were just going to town on her yourself, weren't ya? The hell's going on? You two were doing fine just a little while ago.
Or, I guess both of them are messed up. Sorry, Kintoki.
We even finally got that aggros thing to stop regenerating itself. All we had to do left was plant the goods. Boss Raiko!
Kintoki.
Boss, I need your help. We need to get these two to...
It's too late, Kintoki. There's nothing we can do for them now. We've made a dreadful mistake. The Argos was nothing more than a decoy. We're little more than flies lured into the spider's web. I'm afraid I won't be able to control myself much longer either. I was able to endure it a little thanks to my madness enhancement. But very soon, I won't be able to stop myself from killing you. Or maybe this mysterious light is only affecting ladies. So please, Kintoki, my dear child, please, kill me right now.
Don't even joke about that, boss.
Not my golden boy.
I done? Damn it, Fran. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Kintoki's too golden for the light to affect him. He's shiny enough to repel it. Ooh, gotta destroy your alliance base. Back to the basement. Doo 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 doo. Dot 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 dot. Ellipses for days. Even more.
Oh good, you're up. Morning, Misaki. You did great yesterday.
Where am I? Oh, I'm back in the base.
Oh, right. You're probably wondering what I'm doing in here, huh? I did knock a few times, but you never answered, so I got worried. Sorry.
No worries. It's all good. Morning, Musashi.
Good morning. I guess you're still a little sleepy. Now that I think of it, you always were hard to wake up. But that's fine. You did just get through a battle with an honest-to-goodness god after all. Not to mention, you almost died.
I had a feeling that was the case. But I'm okay now, I think.
You sure? As a matter of fact, Mash was right by your side up until dawn. She insisted she was going to stay with you until you woke up, but she was pretty worn out herself. So we all kind of ganged up on her to convince her to take a nap. It took a while, but eventually she agreed. And now, here we are, with me checking in on you. Sorry if I woke you up. I promise I didn't mean to. You don't have to get up if you're not ready to, okay? I'm pretty sure your body's recovered by now, but if you still want to rest up a bit, you've more than earned it.
Well then, I think I'll do just that. Good night, Musashi.
Go for it. And in the meantime, I'll tell you about what's going on outside.
What happened to the city after we beat Demeter?
You really want to know? I took a quick peek outside earlier, and it looked like recovery operations were already underway. Over half of the populace had come back to life, and I didn't see anything in the way of dead bodies or blood splatters. I think they said something about Zeus taking over the Harvest Authority now that Demeter's gone. No wonder they call him Almighty. As for Demeter's remains, well, a whole bunch of machines just showed up out of nowhere. Disassembled her into her component parts and carried them all back to the Big Sky Shrine. It was a crazy sight, believe me. I wish you could have seen it. The way things are going, I bet the whole district will be good as new in a few days.
Wow, that does sound amazing.
It was. Fighting might be our only option in the Lost Belts, but that part was still incredible. Anyway, how tough was Demeter, huh? Talk about a worthy opponent. She totally would have kicked our asses if we didn't have Canis' Firebird going all whoosh, not to mention the Alliance and Chaldea's secret weapons. Me, on the other hand, well, I was kinda useless. Guess I should have known it wouldn't be easy to cut through a hunk of metal that huge. I only pulled it off in Russia because I was super focused. It's a whole different story when you're up against a solid mass of machinery. It just goes to show, there's some things I can't cut, even from the void. Honestly, it makes me wonder if there's anything an empty sword even can cut. I see the zero that lies beyond the void. And I know that's my ultimate destination, whether it's proper human history, Musashi, or me, but still. Well, I'm still glad you were there, Musashi. Really? Well, I'm really glad you're here. I tend to fall into bad habits really easily, as you know. That's why I need someone like you who's got their act together, counting on me for help. Whoops, sorry about that. Guess that means it's time for breakfast. Like they say, you can't wage war on an empty stomach, and breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Plus, Mash ought to be waking up soon, and I bet she'll be waiting in the cafeteria. So come on, let's go. I want food. Stares at the food right by my bedside on my bed frame, just balancing there menacingly. Senpai, you're up. Good morning.
Whoa!
You look so much better than you did yesterday. You really are back to your old self again, aren't you? Oh, thank goodness. Sorry to worry you. Don't worry, I'm fine now, and I'm starving. Hungry, food. Right. Ah, there you are, Misaki. Yes, you look quite alert for just having woken up. Very good. Fortunately, the demi-servant there has already briefed me on your current situation. Congratulations on your recovery, Miss Misaki. Interesting. It would seem the medical facilities in this Alliance base are truly exceptional. While we do have healing mysticals of our own, they alone would not have been enough to save your life. Indeed, Olympian technology deserves all the credit for your continued survival. I am, of course, kidding. It's actually proper human history magecraft. Specifically, healing spells designed for people from proper human history that the Alliance heroic spirits left behind.
So, they really saved us in more ways than one then.
Indeed. If it had not been for both their 7-link heroic spirit cannon and their advanced healing spells, there was an excellent chance we would not be here right now. Ahem. May I go on now? There's still the matter of you falling asleep at the beginning of our teleconference, but under the circumstances, I'm willing to overlook it. Excellent work yesterday. Now that Demeter is gone, we've taken a significant step toward our goal.
Good morning. Breakfast is on the table. Thank you, Adele. Oh, your cooking is so good. I know you should be physically recovered now, but you still need to eat to replenish your strength.
Sorry for serving the same kind of food as yesterday. Neither my sister nor I are much for cooking.
Hey, speak for yourself, Makarios. I like cooking just fine. I even took a course for it, remember?
Yeah, 2,000 years ago. Come on, sister. You and I both know you haven't really cared about food for at least the last few hundred years. And that line about needing to eat to replenish your strength? You haven't said anything like that in at least 10,000 years. Don't be silly, sister.
Wow, he's really exposing her, huh? She just wants to show off for us, Makarios. Come on, Makarios, not in front of her guests. I'll have breakfast later, thank you. Director, Adele and Makarios are...
Yes, I've been informed. They're the two locals who have been helping you out. Apparently, they know who we are and what we're here to do, and are willing to help us anyway, despite being native inhabitants of this lost belt. Not just willing, in fact. As I recall, they asked to help of their own accord, hard as that is to believe. But then again, perhaps I would feel similarly if I have lived for as long as them. Perhaps if I'd studied magecraft to obtain a long life for myself, I might have had something better to say to them. Adele and Makarios, are you two truly certain about this? If we succeed at cutting down the tree of emptiness, then you two will, you know.
You don't need to worry about us, Director Gordolf.
Yeah, we're just as dedicated to the God Destroyer Alliance as anybody, and we know exactly what's at stake here. I see. In that case, I have nothing more to say. So, you two are utopian humans who never age a day, huh? There may be significant differences in your lifespans, but seeing how empty you seem to be, I can't help but be reminded of the homunculus. I think that's enough for now, Director.
Wait, I want to hear more about the homunculus. Come on, Holmes, why you gotta ruin the moment?
Oh, right. Ahem. Now then, Since you're only just joining us, Misaki, let me fill you in on the storm border status. Captain Nemo is still recovering, and what my technical advisor technically is too.
Hey! Morning, Misaki.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be recovering?
Oh, come on, it's just a short talk. So, Misaki, are you getting enough sleep? Did you have breakfast yet? Enough sleep,
More or less. Did I have breakfast yet? No, I'm just staring at the food.
You might not be too hungry right now, thanks to the load you put on. You put on your nervous system yesterday, so just take your time getting the nutrients you need. You basically have to overload your body in order to use the black barrel. Since you were connected directly to it, when you loaded it with the command spell, the recoil must have been intense.
Yeah, it was super intense. I used command spells that I didn't even have.
I know. Believe me, I noticed. Believe me, I noticed. I mean, it's no surprise it took a hell out of a lot out of you, seeing how it let you take down a god with one shot. Command spells might be incredible sources of compressed magical energy strong enough to control heroic spirit. That is, ghost liner materialization. But there's still not enough to fire the black barrel at full power. Then, you mean... Like I said right before you fired it, the black barrel places a much heavier load on your body than a normal command spell. And that's just for a single shot. Trying to fire it in rapid succession could very easily kill you. Firing consecutively without giving yourself time to recover in between has a high risk of inducing heart failure. And it would also put MASH out of commission since she's directly linked to the Ortonax while firing it. So basically, try to fire it more than once and you'll all die. Be careful with that. You're not sugarcoating this, huh? Got it. I'll do my best not to fire it more than once. Good. The key takeaway here is mainly to be very, very careful about when you use it. Whoops, got a little dizzy there. I can't believe I almost fell down over nothing.
Nothing, my foot! I swear, do you even realize how hard you push yourself putting the black barrel together? And that's not even getting into how you are already worn out to begin with. Enough is enough. Technical advisor, for the time being, you need to dedicate yourself solely to recovery. Is that clear?
Yay! Da Vinci's grounded. Da Vinci, I didn't realize you were working yourself so hard to help us. Please take it easy for a while, Da Vinci. Even you need your rest, Da Vinci. This is nothing compared to what you two are going through on the front line. But okay, I'll try to rest.
Humph, you'd better. Alright, that's enough from the technical advisor. Now then, let's keep bringing each other up to speed, shall we? MASH. This may be somewhat unseemly to ask, but did you know who came in handy? Did you know who come in handy?
I'm sorry. I actually don't think I know what you mean.
Oh, come on. Come now, sure you do. The terrifying helper I waited to send your way, until the time was just right. We may be enemies, but for now, you can trust Canis. Just do your best to stay on good terms, so you can keep making good use of... Good use of what? I mean, good, useful steps toward recovery. That's it. At any rate, the important thing is that you're all getting along.
I like that Gordolf face, so I'm just gonna screenshot that for like a future thumbnail. Boop.
Oh, sure. We're getting along great. How's that thing go again? The closer you are with someone, the more you fight.
Oh? Canis.
Good morning?
Morning.
Hey, morning pleasantries, huh? Kinda laid back bunch, ain't ya? We make it a point to make ourselves feel at home wherever we go. So, how are things with you, Canis? Little sluggish since I'm low on magical energy, but I'm okay otherwise. Better now we smash Demeter's face in.
Good morning, Canis.
So you were one of the Argonauts in proper human history, huh? I appreciate you helping us out against Demeter. But does that mean you're going to join our alliance? Huh? The hell do you think? Hey.
Yes? Do you need my seal of approval or something?
Hell no. I'm not here to be friends with any of you punks. I'm just here to help and to repay my debts. Both to you punks and to Kristaria.
Oh?
But don't forget, dipshits, this only lasts until my debt is paid. Soon as it is, we're gonna right back to killing each other.
Fine with me. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us for as long as you're around, Canis. You know, welcome aboard.
Good. Best of luck going up against those hunks of metal. You're gonna need it. Interesting. I was aware Misaki and Mash frequently accomplish their goals with the help from allies made along the way, but I didn't know that our new directors share the same trait. Alternatively, there may simply be something about Chaldea that naturally attracts people of that temperament. Ha! As much as I enjoy the flattery, administrative advisor, be warned that I won't affect your bonus. Now, where was I? Oh yes, the black barrel. Just because you've had that conceptual weapon fitted to the Ortonax Mash doesn't mean you should use it lightly. Remember, you still ultimately need Misaki's command spells to fire it. And since you already used one in your battle against Demeter, that means you can only fire the black barrel 2 more times. Remember that.
If it's in the same day anyways, Gordolf, I can recover my spells daily.
Only 2 more times, huh? That's not very many at all. Indeed, it isn't. And don't forget, we can't replenish your command spells anymore, even if you're able to make it back to the border. The only way you'll be able to restore them is to return to Chaldea base and connect yourself to a few magical reactors as usual.
That's how I replenish them? I hooked myself up to reactors? Oof.
Ah yes, speaking of which, what is the storm border status? Are you still completely defenseless? Funny you should ask, since you're the one who left us high and dry in the first place. Yes, needless to say, we're still very much completely defenseless. I wish you could send us a heroic spirit to help us out, but I know that's just not possible right now. So in the meantime, we'll be here laying low as we wait and hope that your plan succeeds. Besides, I'm sure Captain will wake up soon, and when he does, I can ask him to defend the border to the best of his ability, without exacerbating his condition, of course. Rest assured, I'm prepared to bargain with as many soft, buttery croissants as necessary.
I love it. I love how that's his new technique for bribery. I mean, bargaining.
Something on your mind, Makarios? I was just thinking about how we could get you guys back to your ship if you needed to go there. You said you made an emergency landing in the Western Frontier Zone, right? Is that what you call this area? At any rate, yes. That sounds right. Gotcha. Never mind then. There's no safe way to get there. Sorry for getting your hopes up. Just forget I said anything.
Maybe there's no safe way to get to the Frontier Zone, but is there one for the other zones? Does that mean there's a safe way to get to the other zones? I want to explore.
Yes, there is. We can use the underground infrastructure. It won't let us go everywhere, but it can get us to a lot of places. I see. I'll have to remember that. Hey, mustache. Yes? If you only need to move one person around, I can take him myself. Having authority over the sea means I've also got the power to navigate it. Basically means I can cross any border, lost belt or not. But hey, it's up to you. Besides, I'm not gonna lie, it can be a rough way to travel. The authority to cross borders. So it was Poseidon's gift that let you move freely between lost belts. Do not say that name. Ah yes, I do beg your pardon. I'm afraid I'm one of those sorts who must think out loud to put their thoughts in order, you see.
Well?
I don't give a shit why you do it. Say it again and I'll kill you then and there. Duly noted. May I say something now? Is it safe to assume we're all just about up to speed now? Although, I never thought every heroic spirit who got here before us would already be gone.
I'm afraid so. Oh.
But hey, at least you met up with me. Don't worry, I've got this. How? There's only one of you. Then again, I suppose Miyamoto Musashi is an extremely powerful heroic spirit. Plus, we have Canis on our side too. The Black Barrel's destructive force is truly remarkable, and we also have local allies providing us with safe haven. Looking at everything we have going for us, I know I should be happy. But I still can't get over it. The instant we kill Demeter, Zeus just swoops in and takes over her authority like it's no big deal. And not only that, he's already got the South District back on its feet, even after it was completely destroyed only yesterday. How can he be so damn omnipotent? Aw, come on, General Goff, cheer up. These guys are as golden gets. We might have tried to slay the gods, but they actually pulled it off. Exactly. You gotta be throwing your hands up in the air, cheering, not staring at the ground and shit. Allow us to introduce ourselves again. Director of Chaldea. We are the God Destroyer Alliance, or rather, the AI built from its remains.
Kintoki, Mordred, you're here too, Fran and Raiko.
So all these powerful heroic spirits working together still weren't enough to defeat the gods of Olympus. Eep. Alright, which one of you ass faces installed a Fran persona? How are we gonna tell him everything we need to tell him like this? Ha ha ha! There's certainly never a dull moment when the second squad around. Alright, I think this Nikola Tesla persona had best take it from here. Tesla wasn't exactly a wallflower himself, you know.
Just let it go, Macarios. We'll never get anything done if we point out every little thing like that.
I never imagined we would get new reinforcements and weaponry at this point in the game. It seems things are looking up for the Alliance. Now then, let us resume Operation God Destroyer in earnest. Let me be clear. This is not a plan for defeating the individual machine gods. This is a plan to bring down the god, the omnipotent Zeus himself.
You really have a plan to defeat Zeus? Now that's what I'm talking about. I've been waiting to hear how us Chaldeans are going to take the fight to an omnipotent god. This is so much fun, don't you think, Canis?
Why are you dragging me into this? You think fun even enters into the equation while I'm stuck with you morons? We're not friends, dipshits.
Now, don't be like that. Ours may be a business relationship, but it doesn't change the fact that we'll still be fighting together. Besides, don't you love throwing caution to the wind and fighting battles against impossible odds?
You think I'm the same kind of headcase as you, bitch? I don't hate impossible odds, but I'm not a freaking fan either. My fun's in absolutely crushing my enemies. I got no interest in a fight I know I can't win.
Oh, really?
Then why'd you come over to our side? I'm betting you actually love fighting against impossible odds just as much as you love completely demolishing your enemies. Musashi, are you calling Canis a tsundere? Don't worry, I totally get it. I'm exactly the same way. Didn't I just say I'm not a freaking headcase like you? Ahem. If you two would be so kind as to bond over your shared lust for battle at a later time. AI, may I ask exactly what you have in mind? As I recall, the 7-link heroic spirit cannon was a one-time only option. Are you saying you have something else on hand that can bring down a god?
You know, I think I had a dream about this. I think I remember hearing something about a summoning circle.
Golden! That's exactly it, boss! Our last option for taking down Granddaddy Zeus himself is to use a great summoning circle to summon a major VIP ally of proper human history.
A great summoning circle? So you mean a spell designed to summon a heroic spirit?
That's the one, though it's gonna be a little different from the Chaldea-style summoning you might be used to. Now let me tell you how you're gonna go about summoning this VIP. A whole bunch of heroic spirits from all walks of life put their heads together to come up with a foolproof, timeless method. See, chain reaction summons happen pretty easily in lost spots and singularities, so we figured all we need to do was give that process a nudge in the right direction. The result is the great summoning circle I'm about to tell you about. We call it the God Destroyer Grand Class Designation Summon. This right here is our ace in the hole.
That's rather lengthy.
A grand servant? Are you freaking serious? I don't know shit about magecraft, and even I know a grand servant's a big freaking deal.
A grand servant? The kind of unbelievably powerful heroic spirit that's usually only summoned by the true heroic spirit summoning ritual the Holy Grail War is based on. We've certainly encountered them before, like with Orion and the First Hassan, but even so... Yeah, we never summoned one on our own. Cough, 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 cough. It's not like I have Gramps in my team. Cough, cough, cough. Damn. Way to go, God Destroyer Alliance.
Right? Super golden, right? I see. Then your plan is to summon a grand servant here to Olympus, like how Orion was summoned to Atlantis. But then, does that mean the conditions to summon a grand servant are in place?
Well?
So cool, so golden. Oh yeah!
Yay! Well!
It looks like the Kintoki AI has fallen into a so cool loop. So I think I better take over. This summoning spell uses multiple summoning circles placed at various points around the city. What's more, it also uses a certain device to ensure that the target, a figure who would normally be unsummonable, is called forth to this world. We call it a Grand Summon Article. In mage terms, I suppose you would call it a mysticode, or perhaps a catalyst.
King Arthur's Lancer's Spirit Origin. Well?
The King of the Storm, the avatar of the Wild Hunt, that was seen during the Fourth Singularity, so there was yet another powerful heroic spirit here at one time. The Electric Professor, Lionhead Professor, and Blavatsky designed the article, and the collaborator built it. As for the Great Summoning Circle, last we heard, its components are still being set up in each area. Unfortunately, the machine gods defeated us before we could see the operation through to the end, so we are trusting all of you to do so in our stead. Destroy the gods and save humanity.
There are 7 summoning circles that make up the Great Summoning Circle, and the heroic spirits managed to set up 4 of them.
Which still leaves 3 to go. We can no longer help slay the gods ourselves, unfortunately. We ended up falling to the mechanical gods before the Great Summoning Circle and the article were complete. But now, there are heroes gathered here once again, and only 3 summoning circles left to go. That sounds to me like a mission worth risking one's life over, no? What do you think? Huh. So he's all but admitting this could end up killing us, huh? I don't know who that is, but at least he's honest. I say, am I the only one who finds the idea of an AI actively assigning us a dangerous mission somewhat unsettling?
Oh, 4. Stop that, Mr. Tesla. You should know by now that not everyone's so eager to push themselves to their limits. I'm sorry if we didn't convey it well, but we're not trying to give orders. We're only providing information. Whether you act on it or not is up to you guys.
While we're on the subject, here is where the remaining summoning circles need to be set up. This is Olympus's East District, and these 3 points of light are where the last summoning circles need to go. These other 4 points of light are the ones we already finished setting up. As of now, neither the machine gods nor the people of Olympus have noticed the existing summoning circles.
They better not, after all the trouble we went to hide them. Not to mention the collaborator. The collaborator?
I see. So this Operation God Destroyer was forced to be suspended partway through. Then I suppose this is no time for half measures. We of Chaldea will pick up where the Alliance left off. And I'm saying that in front of everyone here, heroic spirits included, even you, Canis. Huh? Canis? Would you continue to aid us? Please, we need your help. Shut up. You think I don't know that? There's no way you 3 Chaldea servants alone could possibly take down the gods. Right, good. Now then, ahem. We've decided our next course of action. We will complete the Great Summoning Circle, thereby preparing for our showdown with the King of Gods. That means we'll need to make our way to Olympus' East District. I will disguise your command spells, so the locals are none the wiser.
So this will be a covert mission, huh? Good luck, Mashi Misaki. We'll do our best. Right.
Didn't I just tell you to get some rest, technical advisor? Fine. Take a moment to say goodbye, but that's all. After this, I want you going straight back into sleep mode. No ifs, ands, or buts. Is that clear?
Oof. Da Vinci's not only grounded, she's going straight to timeout. Humph. Yes, teacher.
And don't call me teacher. I'm never going back to the clock tower, not even if they were to beg me.
Teacher Gordolf, teach me how to cook. I want to make croissants. Oh man, I want to eat my delicious food. So I'm gonna go to summoning now. I'll continue the story later because I'm just staring at the food on my bed frame and I'm just kind of jealous of it. It's just sitting there menacingly. I'm so glad I have these. Otherwise this banner would be slightly tempting. Just to make Kadok jealous, hehehe. And now Castoria, I'll give you 3 multiples. Time to hope for the best. Fingers crossed. Hey, by the time I get to the next super difficult fight, I will have my command skills ready. Ooh. Hi, Emiya. Hi there. What are you doing here, Emiya? I guess it's because I mentioned food. Emiya appeared. Hey, Hector. But wait, since I'm mentioning food, Castoria, are you hungry? Come on. I'll share my food with you. Hey, Tota. See, look, Tota's here to make some more food for us. Ooh. Hey, Boudica. Oh no, she likes chocolate. I have none to offer right now. Oh man, I wish I had more chocolate rocks. Then I'd be like, hey girl, you want a rock? The final narrator. Medusa, would you like some food? Emmy and Medusa.
God's tongue. Now, who's next? Who here? Here who?
Oh look, it's Hassan of the 100 Personas. Ooh, brainstorming. Ah, so cute. I want Baker's food. Baker's snacks look delicious. Oh, 100 Personas again. Hey girl. There's... It's the cleaner. Here to clean up my mess. You know that's not too bad. I did get another Emiya after all. Now time for the second part. They said 3 multi-pools, so boop. Castoria! Castoria, I know you learned from Merlin last time to take a bunch of scene courts, but can't you consider the ones I gave you last year? Oh, cute! Imaginary number attribute. Now I got Sakura. Now I'm missing his, what, first arm? Maybe... Hey, dear Muid. The reality marble. So many swords. Hello, Jodare. Have you seen Castoria anywhere by chance? Hello, Romulus. Have you seen Castoria? No, you haven't. Okay. Understandable. Have a nice day, sir. The jewel sword. Castoria, you want a jeweled sword? I'll give it to you. Another cleaner? And now an archer? Hey, Billy. Have you seen Castoria? Oh, you haven't? Okay, understandable. Have a nice day. No one's seen Castoria here, sadly. Hey, Inshun. I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing, buddy? Oh, the Vessel of Desire. I'm getting some fancy craft essences. Oh yes, filler flowers. Look at Gordy. Gordy Munair. It's not a total loss at least because I'm getting new craft essences. I'm getting the pretty art. On a last try for now. For now. Castoria? Come on. Come on, girl. I've got another Vessel of Desire. So much desire. Ah yes, the Battle of Kamlan. There's... Ooh. Hello, dear Mood. Nice to see you again. All these delicious monoprisms. Filler flowers. Munair and Gordy. And now, an archer. Hello again, Billy. Another filler flowers. This is the filler episode. This really is a filler episode right now. When it comes to summoning. La Folia. I like her hair. Soul Leader. That's what a gacha is. Eats your soul. And your wallet. And everything else. Hello, Babbage. When you go to the next caster convention, please tell Castoria to come visit me. More brainstorming. Brainstorming more ways to summon people. Ah, yes. Even more brainstorming ways to summon people. I like what you're implying, Gotcha. That is exactly what it's planning. It's like, oh, you need to brainstorm more of how to make a summoning catalyst. Ah, well. Man, it would have been nice to have her, though. Just in case for forced story support. You know? But yeah, I hope Koyanskaya comes home at least. Since gachas have been really hit or miss. The only gacha I really got lucky in recently is Honkai Star Rail. Otherwise, the other games have been pretty mean. For the last couple of people inside of Nikke, I've been having to almost pity summon them, which kind of hurts. For Blue Archive, I've been having to pity summon them. Or just staring at their banner and being like, oh, I'm just gonna skip you, so sad. So, my luck is slowly gathering. Soon enough. And yeah, I'll definitely get those weeklies. Good thing there's time for tomorrow. Man, though, what a tease. Oh well, Castoria, you could have had some takoyaki, but no, since you didn't come home, I will eat it by myself. I'll warm it up too to make it tastier. Humph. I see how it is, Castoria. Someday you will come home to my Chaldea. So thank you everyone for stopping by the stream. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day at Epic Gacha Luck. I will eat the pain away now. So see you guys later. Bye bye. Gosh darn it though, what a tease.